to the live. Creepy T, what's up?
You finna let me now?
Nah. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live.
Oh, wow.
Love yourself. Hey, how's it going? What's going on, love yourself? Hey, y'all. Guess what, bro? We giving out Rico today. We giving out Rico today. Hey, Lil Dirt, Lil Dirt say he having federal nightmare. So hey, Lil Dirt might be up next. Never know. Never know. Lil Dirt say he having federal nightmares, man. Lil Dirt might be up next. Lil Dirt might be up next, y'all. Hey, they going crazy out here. What Oprah say? You get a car. You get a car. The feds, you get a case. You get a case. You get a case. They giving out federal. They giving out Rico like stimulus checks, man. Hey, how y'all been doing though? How everybody been, man? How everybody been? It's been a minute, boy. Look, yesterday, y'all. It's mommy though, mommy, man. I got a teeth pulled yesterday, so y'all see me talking. Y'all, that's why. My mouth may seem like it's not really moving like that, but I got a teeth pulled yesterday, and I'll tell y'all, I hate the fucking dentist, bro. I hate the fucking dentist. Like, I hate them. Like, I hate the fucking dentist. Like, I know hate is a strong word. You don't supposed to really say it and use it like that, but I can't stand the fucking dentist, bro. They do too much extra shit. Like, yeah, sorry about that. But man, it's crazy. Like, see, and one thing people talking about, a lot of people talking about the YSL Rico indictment, but nobody, nobody really, I don't know if this guy's a notable rapper, but let me show y'all. This guy right here was also recently indicted on a Rico charge. He's a rapper as well. Let me see. I'm gonna show y'all here. Give me a second. Another rap artist that was just recently indicted on Rico charge. Yes. All right. He got songs. I'm gonna show y'all. This is one of his latest songs right here. The guy name is Bankroll Freddy. He's from Arkansas. That guy name right there is Bankroll Freddy. He was arrested also.
What's happening? It's your boy HB Juice, man. We back with another video today, bro. We're gonna talk about Bankroll Freddie. He just got arrested, man. He was, caught with a lot of stuff in his car, bro. We finna talk about it. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Control and Mercury in 2017 releasing a freestyle Lil Baby. And a part of the Act Up challenge, he released a freestyle over the Act Up song by the City Girls, and a short time later, Quality Control CEO P reposted the freestyle, and from then on, he's been known as Bankroll Freddie, and he got the exposure that he needed. This rapper is no stranger to violence, bro. On a Vlad interview, man, he talked about being shot in the head after a fight and shot in the arm and stuff. And most rappers today, man, they getting hit up, bro. They getting shot, they getting, you heard me? So he's not a stranger to violence. Now, last year, in May 2021, he made news for getting shot again, but he was shot in his chin. Now, he got shot in his head twice, and he survived. But that's not the worst of his problem, man. The worst of his problem is right now. Bankroll Freddie got a whole bunch of charges right now, man. He faces charges including possession of drugs and a firearm, resisting arrest, and a felony drug charges, as well as speeding, not wearing a seat, and another drug possession charge. State troopers pulled over Bankroll Freddie over a speeding violation around 6:30 p.m. on Interstate 55. Now, after
none say now, love yourself. Say so. If you rap about any kind of sex, drugs, you're basically going to be investigated or get arrested. That's what it seemed like. And something that me and my brother was talking about. Me and my brother was talking about this a few weeks ago. My brother say the difference between. He say it's a big difference between the generation of rappers. He say rappers back in the day, they used to talk about stuff, but they really wasn't living the stuff that they were talking about. Now he said the rappers nowadays, these rappers are really in the streets. These rappers are really out here doing the shit that they be talking about on these songs. That's why the feds come in and investigate and bring charges on these people, because these new rappers are really out here living this life the way that they say they living it. It's been proven. If you think back to Bobby's murder case, those guys took deals because the police, the feds had actual evidence on them. You think back to 6ix9ine when those boys got, they had actual paperwork on them. The whole thing is, we see in the R. Kelly, well, R. Kelly case is one of the first cases we see where the feds had no investigation. No paperwork, they have no proof. Everything that they have on R. Kelly is circumstantial. What's up, Sharif? They have a bunch of circumstantial evidence against R. Kelly. A bunch of he say, she say, no proof to back up none of the stuff that they're saying. But with these other rappers that we see getting these cases, man, they actually got paperwork. They actually got proof. I was just seeing they now they trying to hit Young Thug with what they did to Lil Boosie. They taking Young Thug rap lyrics and trying to use his rap lyrics against him in court. We seen them do the same thing with Lil Boosie, but they weren't successful with charging. We know Lil Boosie beat a murder case. He was facing life in prison. Now they doing the same thing with Young Thug, taking his rap lyrics, trying to use his rap lyrics against him in the indictment. So now we see, man, it's continuing. It's like this Rico shit is becoming more and more popular now. Like, you didn't really hear about Ricos growing up besides like the Mafia, Don Gotti, Al Capone, the Italians, people like that. Just when you talk about Rico, you think about Jimmy Hoffa, people like that. You don't think about no rapper getting Rico charged. But then you gotta look at these rappers nowadays. These rappers have entourage, 20, 30 people around them, 40 people. Like, why you gotta have that many niggas around you? I mean, I come from an era, and I come from up under a cloth where, man, you don't need to have more than 2 people in the car with you. You know what I'm saying? When I moved to the city, I learned how to move different. You know what I'm saying? When I moved to a big city, one thing my dad used to always tell me, man, don't ride around with a lot of niggas in the car with you. Cause already that right there is a reason for them to pull you over. You know, so I don't need no 20, I don't need no 10, 15 niggas around me. Cause I'm gonna tell you one thing. When you got more than, I'm gonna say this, you got more than 3 or 4 niggas around you, somebody out of them 3 or 4 niggas is willing to give your ass up for their freedom. This loyalty don't mean shit no more. So when they get a motherfucker somebody can go out and commit a petty ass crime and get caught. And if they got any information on you that they can tell to these goddamn people that can get them off their case, guess what they gonna do? They gonna give your ass up. Be mindful, man. You gotta be very mindful of the company you keep, man. These niggas that be calling you bro, they call you sis. What up, sis? This, sis, that, bro, this, bro, that. I don't give a damn about you. They don't give a damn about your kid. They don't give a damn about your family. So guess what? When push comes to shove, they want to make it home to their family.
We done seen niggas around something telling their mama to get out.
Man, telling their mom to get out. Man, so
We done seen.
this is just what it is, man. Ain't no nigga finna go lay down and do no 20 years for another motherfucker. You tell me anybody that's finna go lay down and do 20 years for somebody else because they for a crime they ain't committed. How many people willing to do that? And see, when the feds come, they bring this Rico, because like I say, everybody ever heard of Rico, everybody ever heard of, these racketeering laws, like anybody ever heard of the feds, the first thing they do, man, we ain't trying to deal with the feds like that. Guess what they gonna do? They ready to talk. When the feds come, them niggas already ready to talk. You already seen Don Russell. Don Russell been talking to these people, man, for goddamn 4 years. Everything he asked the court, he get granted. But everything R. Kelly asked for, he get denied. Make that make sense. Do that make sense? Now, R. Kelly on trial, he got a co-defendant. Every time this nigga go to trial, he get his date pushed back, he change his lawyer, he do everything. They grant him everything he want. But R. Kelly go put in great motion, powerful motion, and they get denied. Make that shit make sense. Make the shit make sense. That's all I'm asking y'all. This motherfucker Don Russell, man, he don't even speak in court no more. The goddamn the government speak on his behalf. The government asked the judge, can he travel out of town? The government asks questions for him on the behalf of him. So that right there let you know that motherfucker, man, he's a motherfucker. He's a level 5 informant. How you can go? They got informants and then they got reliable informants. He's a CIA. He's a reliable. Don Russell's a reliable confidential informant. And they call you anything going on. They call you. You got some information. I mean, that mean you're aware why all type of shit.
They got them what time, how many times did you go to bed?
Right. They know. When you see you can be it's a difference when you're an informant, when you're a reliable informant, shit. The reliable informant is like a gold, like a platinum card.
I think the pal came out there on me.
I got my OG cousin over here with me from Minnesota. My OG cousin came down from Minnesota, and he one person that been in court before, and a nigga snitched on him, and he asked to face his accuser, man.
And our first cousin.
And the accuser was our first cousin, man.
His daddy, and my mama, so his brother. I see a lot of motherfuckers don't know that when they go to court. All you got to do, first of all, when they say you got a right to remain silent, what's your name? You ain't got a motherfucker. You say I got a right to remain silent, so I ain't got to give you my name, no nothing, no nothing.
Miss IP, what's up?
And the first thing you supposed to tell your lawyer, hey man, I want to face my accuser.
Right.
And they can't deny your accuser.
then the accuser come out. It's our cousin. Our own family member told on him.
Shit, the boy had me with 2 counts. Twice.
Yeah, man. That's one of my cousins, man. One OG cousins, man, came down for his son graduated college. So it's something good to see young black men graduating college. So we've been chilling, man. I was on here. Yeah, I knew he was gonna speak on it when I said something about them reliable, confidential informant. He know personally about them motherfuckers. They know what year you was born, what schools you went to.
Them motherfuckers people, what time you got up, how long you brush your teeth, how many times you went to the shit.
Man, look.
Any motherfucker, anything they ask, well, what did my son do today? Oh, he laid in the bed all day. He went to Walmart. And they can tell you exactly everything you bought at Walmart, how much you spent everything. Because when you go out, the other one gonna call the other one to let you know that you going out there. That's gonna call that.
Yeah, they work as a team, man. And now we see with this young thug case, man, 58, 20-something. They got 58 charges, 20-some people. Man, y'all know out of them 20-some people, ain't number 2 people probably finna be quiet. Then I saw that they had to rush Young Thug to the hospital while in prison. I don't know what the severity of the case was. I read last night. I seen that they said that he had to be taken to the hospital. Then I heard he was hit with 7 more charges. Like 7 more charges already? Man, this shit crazy. What's up, Sippin'? Hey, I'm gonna have him come on the camera. Soon as he come back in the house. He went outside to smoke. Ain't no smoking in my house. No smoking in my house. You can smoke outside, but you can't smoke in the house. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's the rule. Only rule. No smoking in the house. Yeah, man. Sippin', you getting the Rico. Sippin', I'm giving love yourself. You getting the Rico. Miss Lady T getting the Rico. Sippin' getting the Rico. J-Dog, what's happening with it? What's good with it? Everybody getting a Rico today. Everybody getting a Rico today. If you come on this live, you getting a Rico. Everybody getting a Rico. The government said, fuck, Courtney, you got a Rico? Courtney said, I want one. Courtney, you got a Rico? Everybody getting a Rico, man. Everybody got a Rico charge today, man. Courtney said, I want one. I'm giving out Ricos today, man. Man, these goddamn federal, man, these feds, man, that these people got to going on, man. Just imagine. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this on some real shit. What does that mean? You say, what does Rico mean? It's something dealing with the federal government, man. Hold on. Hey, how much? Courtney say I'm in jail now. Put some money on my book. No. Hey, since the feds giving out Rico so friendly, I might well shit. Everybody might well get one. That means you can't have friends, you can't have family. I mean, if you got more than 2 or 3 friends, you eligible for a Rico. But now they got R. Kelly locked up on Rico. He the only person in his New York trial. They got R. Kelly locked up on a Rico charge, but he the only one face charges in New York. Now they got Young Thug and them on Rico, but they got 28 co-defendants. 28 co-defendants? Now, do that even make sense to y'all? One Rico act is 28 co-defendants. Now they got R. Kelly on a Rico with one person. Make that shit make sense. I'm trying to make it make sense. You got one person on a RICO charge, which is R. Kelly in New York, Eastern District of New York. But then Young Thug, you have 28 people. Not even in R. Kelly Chicago case. You only have 3 people being charged. Make this shit make sense. And for J-Dog, the Rico is stand for racketeer, influence, and corrupt organization. That means you don't need no friends around you. You don't need nobody around you. You want to act alone. Let's see. Who was the first person to be charged with Rico? Say Rudy Giuliani indicted 11 organized crime figures, including the head of New York so-called Five Family under the RICO Act. Let's see. Under the RICO Act, on charges including extortion, labor, racketeering, and murder for hire. Let's see what this says. The story of Rico. Let's see. Love yourself, say be right back. Thursday, big takedown of alleged mobster highlights one of the nation's most powerful and sweeping laws, the Racketeering Influence and Court Organization Act. Now in its 41 years, RICO was passed in 1970 to pursue the mafia as a whole, tying the big bosses to the crime of their underlining by claiming they were all part of the criminal enterprise. Prosecutors have used RICO to pursue some of the highest profile organization crime families, including the Gambinos and the Giovannis. Through the convictions rate has been mixed. Though the conviction rate has been mixed, the law allows federal prosecutors to stitch together crime going back many years, from extortion to loan sharking to murder in a single case. It is easier for them to convict mob defendants when they wrap in evidence of the broad context in which the crime was committed, along with the pattern of conduct that led up to the crime, said Sam Boyle, a professor at Duke University of Law. What up, Barbara? It says Rico reach has expanded well beyond the mob in recent years. Businesses can be considered enterprises subject to law, said Peter Henney, a law professor at Wayne State University of Michigan. Victims of all alleged fraud can use RICO to file civil suits and recover triple the amount of damage they suffered. The Gulf of Mexico oil disaster has prompted civil racketeering suits. Some alleged conspirators of Ponzi schemers, Bernard Madoff have been charged under Rico of having tobacco companies and political figures. Man, this Rico shit is the BP oil, the oil spill in the Gulf of Mexico. They use Rico Act. They use Rico lawsuit for that. They use Rico shit for everything, man. So over time, Mr. Hennon noted that the law has become controversial. Rico is often criticized because of its use in civil case to deal with business dispute that have nothing to do with mob activities. Exactly. Lil Mac, what's up? Don't forget to like, share. Oh yeah, my girl on it. What up, Sid?
Damn.
Lil Mac, what's up, man? What you got going, Lil Mac? What you think about all this bullshit that's going on, Lil Mac? Let me see. I know Lil Mac come up on here and talk some shit. What you got going on, Lil Mac? Man, I'm scared. I'm scared. I don't even want to have no get together shit. They might come and get me with a Rico. Man, by the time they abolish shit, Lil Mac shit, everybody gonna be locked up. Everybody gonna be gone by the time. Everybody gonna be gone by the time they abolish that. They ain't finna, man. Look here, with all these people getting charged with Rico, man. Look at the amount of money that these people is finna make off of these trials. Look how much money they finna make off these trials, man. Because these dudes finna spend all this money on these lawyers. They finna spend all type of money on these. Man, these federal people finna make so much money. Everything a Rico now. You fucking slap your girlfriend, that's a Rico. You get stabbed, that's a Rico. All this shit.
I did one myself, but the size that they say it is when you get it,
yeah,
it's not your size.
Man.
But shit, man, they selling glass and all this shit on Wish now. You see it?
I ain't trying to buy none over there.
You ever see this old lady here?
Mm-hmm. Chris Rock.
Lord Jesus, let's not talk about it. That should get frightening. Let's not think about the game. They swapping names. Better go search and see
Yo, and another thing I want to talk about. You know, you go around and you read these comments and people are giving the feds so much credit. Oh, the feds don't lose. The feds this, the feds that. As we all know, that has been following this R. Kelly trial and reporting on this R. Kelly trial, we have learned something totally different. We have learned right, Sipping. But since we have been following this R. Kelly trial, we have learned that the feds move sloppy too, man. The feds move sloppy. The feds are not always right. The feds are not always accurate. The feds are not always on point. That's something we have learned since watching this case. And like somebody said, the feds have a high conviction rate because people take plea deals because they don't want to go to trial because they don't have the money to fight these people. But if you got money to fight these people, you can fight this shit if you know you innocent. But I would like anybody that's in their right fucking mind, you gotta use your common sense. If you guilty and you know you got caught red-handed, hell yeah, take a plea deal and go lay down. But if you know you ain't done nothing, man, fight. All you gotta do is fight. You innocent until proven guilty. This is the first time we've seen a case where a man was guilty and had been fighting for his innocence. They picked R. Kelly up and said he was guilty from the beginning. They never gave him a chance to say he was innocent or nothing. They had him as guilty before he even went to trial. So when people say, "Oh, the feds don't come after you unless they got this," the feds don't come after you unless they got that, that's a lie. We heard the state's attorney in Chicago say they weren't even investigating this man until they came out with this bullshit docuseries into Lifetime. Netflix. You motherfuckers ain't out the green. Y'all want to drop the goddamn documentary after the damage been done, but guess what? Y'all still finna get sued for defamation, bro. We don't give a damn how long. We don't care about you taking it off of Netflix because it ain't selling. Ain't nobody watching it. Y'all still finna have to pay for defamation because y'all helped Lifetime along with Me Too, Times Up, and everybody else drag this man's name all through the world as if you know what these charges that he was being charged with that he was guilty of. So Netflix, we don't give a damn about y'all dropping the docu-series. Y'all might well keep it on there now. The damage has been done. The damage, y'all want to drop the docu-series after the damage been done. Or is it y'all been hearing what Jennifer Bodine been doing? You motherfuckers getting scary because y'all know that y'all will have to have some accountability. But guess what? Y'all fucked up. Y'all jumped on the wave when it was hot. Y'all got paid when it was hot. And guess what? R. Kelly gonna get paid when he get out. Simple as that. Simple as that. See, with all these biased characters out here, all these biased witnesses and shit like that, guess what? Y'all time coming. Y'all time coming. Y'all gonna have to pay for this shit y'all done. Y'all gonna have to pay for this shit y'all done. Netflix, y'all should have just stayed out of that shit. But no, y'all wanted to run the shit. Y'all wanted to make some money off the man's name. Guess what? Y'all got to pay for it. Y'all gonna have to pay for that shit. Now we just heard a song. Lil Durk talking about federal indictments, right? Lil Durk, he got a feeling that them people on his ass, because you know what? Because they are on his ass. OTF, guess what? OTF gonna be the next people to get picked up. Mark my word. OTF gonna be the next rap group or organization that get picked up in Chicago. I just heard this song. What up, Dana J? I just heard this song. If I'm not sure if y'all really into Lil Durk like that, but Lil Durk just put out a new album. And on the album, he got a song called Federal Indictment. And he talking about him having a dream about the feds coming to get him. What up, little Mac?
What up with you, bro?
Man, chilling, man. Just on here giving out Rico case.
Oh, man, they spreading out Rico like free lunch, ain't it?
Everybody get one.
Everybody goddamn, you can't even do your dirt by your loan, and they still gonna put a Rico on you.
Man, I'm telling you, man.
That shit ridiculous. I said that though when they stick calves with it, when they hit calves with it, they were gonna start getting everybody with the mother.
Man, I'm telling you, they got killed on a bogus land. One man Rico. And now here they go. They spreading like wildfire now. On this new Lil Durk album, let me see what the name of the album called 7220. That album he just put out, he got a song on there called Federal Nightmare. In the song was about him having a dream of getting indicted. We already know the King Von situation.
He went in that old block indictment.
No, I don't know, but he they gonna come and get them boys, man.
Oh yeah,
they coming.
That's the easy way to convict somebody, man, because you got conspiracy. Like you don't take but like one or two things to say you could just be in concert with a motherfucker. And you did something. Yeah. So that's the easy way to convict somebody. They're gonna be a new fan.
But I believe what's happening is I believe motherfuckers getting hit, getting bumped. Like people who not up on the food chain that hang around these organizations. I believe some of these members getting bumped and giving up information, bro.
Right.
I can't see it. You know what I'm saying? But then even in the Young Thug situation, they talking about a murder that happened in 2013. So if y'all knew a motherfucker who got murdered in 2013, why y'all just not coming to charge?
Right. Then them niggas so slick with it, they trying to goddamn say that he ordered a hit on Lucci while Lucci was in jail.
Yeah, and that's the same shit. Me and Dana were talking about that shit the other night. We were saying, why would they come out while Lucci and Thug in jail? They'll come out and make those allegations. It's still members on the street.
What they trying to do in my opinion, they're trying to make it seem like Lucci is in there ratting on them. So something happened to Lucci, he'll come back on Thug. You get what I'm saying? They play dirty games like that.
Yeah, they play a lot of games like that. They do play games. They do play BS game, like that. And like I said, I believe they trying to get more people to show their hand. But like Dana said, if them two going at each other, they'll cancel a lot of shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I believe that they are trying to bring more members out. I believe it's people that they didn't get. You know what I'm saying? But 28 motherfuckers, man. I just feel like it's somebody sitting down giving names out. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody giving names out. Somebody talking, man. It's just my belief, because we've been seeing so many times throughout history how these organizations get took down. It'd be a motherfucker from the inside that know everything.
Right. See, like when it comes to Kev, man, you got motherfucking Jerona Pace, you got a motherfucking Bubble that's goddamn brought her in, and they proven in court. She said out her own mouth that goddamn he was, you know what I'm saying, getting the money on the back end when she was suing him.
Yeah.
He ain't in there
breaking him off.
He ain't in no part of the indictment. That's fucking crazy to me.
Yeah. She getting the check. And she getting the check and giving him $4,000 out of the money. What the fuck? Make that make sense.
Right. And then the shit with Azrael, everything they saying Cal doing, enticing entrapment, man. That the mama doing all the shit they said Cal did. She enticed him. She was telling her what to do, how to set the play up, and she told her she can go to California, but she bought the plane.
Yeah. I believe the Rico need to be. They need to put the Rico on Tim, Johnson, Angelo, and Alice. That's the real Rico right there.
I think the fucked up part about it is I hate Judge Ann Dunley got a hold of.
What's up, Phil? Man, Judge Ann Dunley has invested interest in this case, man. Because ain't no way you can judge this case down the middle and we be where we at now.
And all
If
this
you was
shit
judging the
came
case
out.
based off the evidence, this case
Right.
not being judged based off the evidence, man.
It ain't. And as Rail testified in court,
Them not done. Hey,
she asked them, Candy asked her, why did y'all go to California? He had shows. Okay, that counts like the fucking man that his intentions wanted to get you to go to California to have sex. Know what I'm saying? And the mama, know what I'm saying, got them set that up. So I don't understand how the fuck the man's still in jail. It's clear.
because
He ain't set none of this shit up.
they have yet to address the text messages from Alice Clare. Yes.
Then not to mention they ain't said nothing about those tapes neither in the motion Jennifer just, you know what I'm saying, put out. The government they said nothing about them tapes when she brought up Michael Avenatti. They ain't say shit.
Man, this shit is scary. It's scary, bro, where the world is going in the direction that we're going in, to the point to where, you know, everything we're doing now is being looked at as if, you know, we finna have to move different, man. We're gonna have to move different. Kels was too generous. He was too kind-hearted, you know, for the type of people he had, you know, had around him, man. He was laying in a bed full of snakes, bro.
See, now you going, when you be a celeb, you have to be an asshole just because of situations like this. I mean, you don't want to be like that, but shit, what can you expect? We got a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, plotting on you, knowing you got the bread, you know what I'm saying? You don't even know who the fuck in your crew or who in your mix, you know what I'm saying, your circle, you know what I'm saying, out to get you. You have to be an asshole. This is just crazy, man.
Everybody's okay. Everybody, what's up, Levi? Uncle Levi in the chat, bro. Everybody's okay until you say no. And this is what we're starting to see. Everything is okay until you say no.
Then
Once you say no,
like when I be looking at like Don Russell, for example, like my thing with him is I don't think he was intentionally trying to hurt Kels, but I think he should have been doing shit he had no business doing. Like, you ain't this man manager, now you shouldn't be doing stuff he ain't advised you to do it. I think he was trying to help, but he wouldn't advise Kels wouldn't advise him to do that shit. That's what I believe.
oh, okay. I'm sorry. Y'all can hear me now? Y'all can hear me now? I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I was saying to answer Lil Mac, what Lil Mac was saying. Can y'all hear me now? Can y'all hear me now? Big speaker, can y'all hear me now? Okay. We good now. But yeah, to answer Lil Mac question, when Lil Mac said he think that Don was trying to help Kels, but he wouldn't, you know, his intention was trying to help, but what he did, it fucked him up. So I look at it like this. I want you to follow. I want you to follow me. I want you to follow me when I say this. Help me, Lil Mac. I don't need you to come grab me and hold me while I'm fighting.
just stay out of it.
Right.
You know, Don Russell. And the thing with Don Russell, what make me feel like what he did was intentional. You didn't only do one fucked up thing. You did countless of fucked up things. And then your mama also told you that you were out here doing things without Rob's permission to chill out. But you know what he did? He continued to do fucked up shit. You know, at some point, you had to realize that what you're doing is not helping. You get what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them.
Oh, exactly.
I was saying like I felt like he was trying to help, but I feel like Kels probably when advising him doing a lot of shit. I feel like he was just being a little too aggressive. Because I feel like there's no way you should be, you know what I'm saying, goddamn, you know what I'm saying, conversating with these goddamn motherfuckers like these parents and shit. Because not to mention that to keep yourself getting into some shit. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he was just moving too quick and moving too wrong. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to other people in his camp, I feel like it's like they compete, you know what I'm saying, for raw loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do shit, you know what I'm saying? That's the bad type of person you can have on your team, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker trying to compete to win your loyalty. Just be you, man. And if I need you, you know what I'm saying, hold me down. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here just doing shit just to be doing shit. I felt like he was trying to help, but I felt like he was doing shit he had no business doing at the same time. That's just my personal opinion.
Look, hey, that's cool. That could be the issue, man. But Don just, you know, Don he put the man in a. But if you look at it, Don is the reason for the sequestered jury. Don is the reason for all of this bullshit because the shit that he was
right
intimidating the witnesses, bro.
Right.
You know, the gun threat to the theater. You know.
Yeah, he should. If he did that shit, he shouldn't have no been doing that. But yeah, it just some people, man, don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, play their role. Then you got some people that sit in the background and don't do nothing at all. And I ain't, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes he, in his way, he need a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, that's gonna help him, but he don't need a motherfucker that's gonna be out here making mistakes and doing shit like what Dunn allegedly was saying. They were saying allegedly Dunn was doing. He needs somebody like that, but at the same time, he don't need nobody like that. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, little Mac. So what you think about the phone call on the other day? Did you hear about that?
Oh, you talking about when they was
Conference call.
oh yeah, I just felt like, man, everybody should just chill, man. Just put the phones on mute, and then if you know what I'm saying, knowing that this man, if you represent this man, that just was a bad look, man. It was a bad look. If you know the ops gonna do the shit that they do, but don't you gotta rise above shit, man. You just can't be on no ignorant shit, especially on a conference call, a federal conference call at that. Yeah, man. It's a time, you know what I'm saying, Father, like you could have came on you could have, you know what I'm saying, kept, you know what I'm saying, held your peace and you could have kept what you were saying. to after you get off the call. Don't be saying all that shit on the call. It really made people look ignorant.
That's fine.
That's what it is.
Ain't fall on the bed.
I looked, you took the cover off.
You the last one that had it, man.
You moved the car.
That was after we went to the store. That was before we went to the store. There it was.
I was asleep. Uncle Levi.
Hey, what's up, my brother?
What's going on?
I moved the car.
How you doing? Can you hear me pretty well?
I told you don't run over the bird. I knew the bird was outside. That was,
Hey.
I moved the car before we went to the store. So it's in them black pants you had on.
Can you hear me pretty well, brother?
I can
Yeah,
hear
I
you.
think he's going in and out, sir.
Am I straight?
I think Big Vi's going in and out. You good, Mr. Levi?
You good, Levi? I'm finna get my microphone, man.
Word up, word up. Yeah, I just wanted to say this real quick. When it comes to Don Russell, I cannot ask people to afford my cousin the presumption of innocence, but at the same time, I not afford others the presumption of innocence. That's just the country that we live in. So I'm not going to say Don Russell did this, that, and the third. I'm not going to do that. It's all about the evidentiary facts, and once it all comes to fruition and to focus, while at the same time there's nothing wrong with a person having their opinion, pontificating or offering their theories, and what they believe, what they don't believe. But me personally, I don't choose to do that. However, I wanted to say to you guys that there's an old saying that hell sometimes is a road that is paved with good intentions. That's an old saying where a person's intentions may be in the right place, but it can produce hell for a person. And in this case, Robert has suffered greatly under the crazy actions, or due to the crazy actions of a lot of people. Some of them he don't know, will never know, they'll never meet him, but just a bunch of crazy, sick, psychotic, obsessed fans. And I'll say this also. What is so sad about it, what I have found in this fight for Rob, is that I truly discovered for the first time in my life, and I'm a person that's been outside all my damn life down here. I've been out, I'm beneficial. But I didn't know that our people suffered from a gross disease. And that disease is this. In most cases, black folk, not all of us, but in most cases, we don't even know how to fight. We don't know how to fight. For one, we don't know the rules to the game. We don't approach things from an analytical perspective. We don't understand the object of the game. And we just don't know how to fight. The only way we know how to fight as a people, not as individuals, I'm speaking in general, is to become belligerent, attacking. And that's really, really sad. It's really sad. So he's paid a hell of a price for all of these people who have done it and continue to do it, to call themselves R. Kelly supporters, load up to YouTube with a goddamn Obama phone and a damn Gmail account, and just come in and invade and infiltrate and hijack this man's cases. It's really sad. It's really sad. So what are you guys thoughts on what I just said?
I agree. Can y'all hear me better now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I agree with you, man.
Let me tell y'all something before we get to talk. I was on my Android at first and had no problem with the clarity of me talking. I switched to my iPhone now. Everybody said they couldn't hear me now. I have a problem with that, but I'm gonna digress until we finish talking.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, little Matt.
Oh yeah, I most definitely agree with Mr. Levi what he was saying about how people that came in this movement and just went beyond crazy with it. Like with this man's life, his life ain't your life. You know what I'm saying? You can't be making rational decisions and going out here on a, you know what I'm saying, goose chase, doing all crazy stuff, and y'all ain't facing no consequence. At the end of the day, he gonna have to face the consequence of the stuff of your actions, especially when you come to dealing with a federal case. Now he most definitely right about that. Because the feds, y'all don't think if anybody out here, you know what I'm saying, supporting R. Kelly, I don't think they watching y'all. You gotta think about who you're dealing with and what type of person he is and what type of people that we're dealing with.
Yes, sir.
But
Yes,
you
sir.
have people out here, like Levi say, they can't think past, they version of fighting. We was trained to think that the only way we can fight is to be in combat. And that's not true. When you can fight in combat, that's what you get in the ring and do. That's the shit they make play fights in the wrestling and all that shit. But when it comes to what R. Kelly's going through, this is legal. This is this is a whole different kind of fight. And now you bringing the hood into some shit that's legal when it ain't those two entities will never mix. That's why you heard the phone call the other day. This ain't no
Right.
goddamn love and hip hop.
Yeah,
This is
nah.
a man life. This ain't no damn flavor of love. This is a man life on the line. And I got to continue to say, how can you be in support of something that you're going against? That's an oxymoron.
That's right, brother. And you just said it, love and hip hop, flavor of love. You have to ask yourself, what are the popular shows on cable television that's black? Most of them,
Acting a damn
you
fool.
feel me? You act a goddamn fool. That's
Yeah.
all we know as a people. Not all of us, but as the general rule. Listen, man, I grew up in a city, bro. Listen, man, Detroit. In order to survive Detroit, Detroit never had gangs for one. Detroit has always been a different animal. Um, where I grew up on the west side of Detroit, Detroit is divided between east side and west side. And how I was able to survive and how my dudes, my people, how we were able to survive is that, for one, we didn't go looking for confrontation. Okay? We didn't go looking. It's a difference when you just out here looking for confrontation, because when you're looking for confrontation, you're looking for the graveyard or the penitentiary. Plain and simple. Now, when it comes your way, like it did with us, a lot of times we had some wars, but I did everything in my power to make sure that those wars were cold wars and not hot wars. Now, you're gonna always have the ignorant people that you come across that don't give a damn. They just want to get some shit going. And we had a whole division. We had a whole outfit for them. You understand? That's a fact. We had a whole outfit. And I'm proud to say that my niggas, under my OG's directions and under my directions, we never lost one. We never lost one. I hear niggas on social media bragging about jail, prison. I mean, goddamn, like that's like the people who the teams that the Chicago Bulls beat, Jordan and them, bragging about losing to the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah.
Like they deserve a trophy.
And they beat
I
us
didn't mean to
that
cut you
bad.
off,
They
but
beat us that
why would
bad.
somebody want to brag about a place that's a hellhole, a dungeon,
Exactly.
a place where
Look
you
at
can't
this.
be a fucking human being in?
But look at this, little Matt. I'm gonna tell you some shit that I said, and this is from me growing up in the South. Then when I became my adult life in the North, Minnesota, up that way. even my cousin, I got a cousin here that's an OG. I said, we would sit around and hear people up there talk about prison like it's a community center. Like they go there, they want to go there to see their friends and they kicking it. They homeboys, TVs, everything. Now I'm from the South. This motherfuckers down there right now to this day still wearing stripes with motherfucking swing blades.
Right, motherfucker wearing the tank top shirts with tucked in the boxes.
The movie Life is for real where I'm from in Louisiana. And then I say them people up north, these people in the city, them northern people, they going on vacations. I say send their ass down south where they gotta work these fields at. Work these farms.
Oh, and Angola, that's hell. Angola in Louisiana.
Yeah.
That's one of the worst Paris prison you can go to.
Man, I'm telling you, you shouldn't that motherfucker. It ain't what's up. It ain't what's up, Uncle Levi, man. It's crazy, man. And touch on your boy, Uncle Levi, because I know you on here. It would piss me off. This As Is podcast want to bring a motherfucker on here talking about they did time with R. Kelly.
Man, that goddamn dude.
Hold on, man. You ain't finna convince me. R. Kelly might be a lot of shit in the world of people. But you ain't finna tell me that he's a whole ass nigga that's finna sit here and sit in his cell and cry every day because he locked up. Hell no. I told people, you gotta understand, you in prison. It's a bunch of tough motherfuckers. You can't show no sign of weakness in this motherfucker. Right. This jail. Know what I'm saying? Like, my thing with Buddy, man, that nigga was clout chasing. He already talking about he wanted to be a rapper. So I think he knows Shabazz from the, you know what I'm saying, from the magazine. I hear that part. Man, I'm telling you, I ain't Levi dropped off. I can't even believe that part to where he talk about. But Hollywood Next brought another nigga on there to rebut everything and made it clear everything what Buddy was saying. Yeah, he said Kels on the crowd one time, you know what I'm saying, he got a little bad news, which is typical shit. If I was facing the shit that Kels facing and going through what he going through, I'd probably shed a tear. There's nothing wrong with it, man. But that dude was trying, that dude with Shabazz, how he was trying to tell that story, trying to play Kels, that nigga was clout chasing. I ain't believe that shit. He didn't like seem legit. The dude on Hollywood shit, like, yeah, dude came in the cell, hit Kels, but Kels got up and started holding his own. You know what I'm saying? And like you say, Kels would have been way more fucked up if what the other dude said happened the way that it happened, and he didn't defend himself at all. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you ain't finna tell me that, man, dude, Kels comes from the streets of Chicago. This man went in Chicago in the house. You know, he was not outside. Kels comes from the hood. You know what I'm saying? So why would he not defend? I don't give a damn who you is, man. You in prison. You know you gotta defend yourself. You have to defend yourself. Any nigga up in there sitting there talking about, so he was telling Kels, if any nigga, you know what I'm saying, come at you, beat they fucking ass. Like, you Kels know more about the motherfucking game or the street life or everything going on in life than what you ever know in a minute or 2 minutes of knowing shit. He's in there like he trying to get Kels game. Like Kels just like a little kid or something. I said Shabazz don't get this motherfucker home. But see, Shabazz at a certain point, he get the cloud chasing too, man. Because what was the point of that? What was the point of bringing that dude up? And then he keep talking about this pro-black and pro-white shit now. I'm pro-black too, but when it come to Kels, no white motherfuckers ain't bring him down now. His own kind brought him down. The people that was hanging around him brought him down. He always want to get on this, you know what I'm saying, the white man shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong now. There's racism in the world. There's a lot of dirty stuff going on, but and they you know what I'm saying? He say, some of the shit he say it do be true, but when it comes to this R. Kelly shit, this ain't got nothing to do with no white people. Majority got to do with his own kind. What Mike Yelp said on that on when they asked him was Santa, you sure Santa Claus dropped you? The motherfucker Mike Yelp said, no, it wasn't Santa Claus, this was a nigga. He said, nigga did this. Yeah, man, dude, what's up?
Man, look, that shit crazy, man. That shit too crazy. That shit too crazy, man. But it just, you know, just the 4 years, for the 4 years that I've been around, you know, watching this, following this case, man, going on 4 years now, man, I just never seen nothing like it ever in my life. I don't think the OJ trial, this OJ case was this much goddamn controversial, you know, with the as far as people. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just never seen so many people. Like,
See, you got people big vibe, you know what I'm saying, ain't used to this type of, you know what I'm saying, attention that they getting on and shit, you know what I'm saying? They taking it, they happy, you know what I'm saying? People showing them gratitude because all their life they never had that, you know what I'm saying? Like it just should be just simple. You should get on here, you know what I'm saying, support R. Kelly, talk about R. Kelly. And if you don't want to talk about it, you can always talk about other topics. But it is just a way of how people carry themselves, man.
yeah, it's sad, bro. If something was to happen, this the type of shit I don't want. I mean, they always say any attention is good. Nah, all attention ain't good attention.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All attention ain't good at getting attention.
I won't be on this motherfucker showing my ass though. No, I like when people be beefing. You don't see me in the chat. All the time you see me in somebody's chat, they strictly talking about the case dealing with RSK.
Right.
They're talking about some other people. I don't get into it. I ain't got no favorite blog on this mother. I be in everybody's chat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Communicating about the case. I ain't finna go over him because this person got an issue with this person, and that person got an issue with that person. I don't know y'all motherfuckers in real life. I just know y'all on the internet, and I like the fact that y'all speaking about R. Kelly. And I like how y'all support him. But as far as y'all beef, your beef is here, your beef with that person. You get what I'm saying?
You can't interject yourself into beasts with that you don't have no part. This is what we're saying when it comes to Kelly. A lot of people are interjecting themselves like they are R. Kelly. No, we need you to support him, but not you. You can never be him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like you say, a big point you made was people never saw this type of attention in their life, and now it's like we on YouTube, so they're using this YouTube platform for their benefit, even though it's your platform, true enough. But don't get on here and try to make everybody else's life a living hell just because you got a little attention going on your side right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This shit is sad, man.
I don't want me personally, Big Vibe. I don't want to go be into it with motherfucker there that I can't see and can't get to. Why the fuck we going back and forth with each other? We stay by what? 80, 90 miles away from each other, probably farther than that. You stay cross country. Why the fuck I want to sit and argue with you knowing I can't, you know what I'm saying, meet up with you and duke it out? That damn sure ain't finna get no plane ticket or nothing like that. I'm to fight you. It ain't that damn serious.
They don't have the police waiting on you.
Right. It's like, man, but if I can't get to you, what's the purpose of us going back and forth at it with each other? All we doing is wrestling over the goddamn phone over the internet.
But they gonna do it, man, because like you say, they ain't got nothing else to occupy their time. Wash your hands.
You could tell motherfucker ain't got no life, but they be on YouTube all day, every day, constantly want to beef and go back and forth with motherfuckers. Especially when somebody even give you that type of attention. Let the shit go, man. Just do you.
That's too easy. That's too much. That's too much to ask for. Is for some people to let certain shit go, and then you get to a point to where you do so much shit on these YouTube streets, like you know, you can only let a motherfucker slide with so much shit before you have to address them. You know what I'm saying? So some of this shit that go on here, I don't be seeing a lot of it because like I strictly deal with the people that I deal with, and you know, and that's it. That's all. What's up, big bro?
I don't even go on the old cold people. I don't fuck with that shit. All that damn negative shit they be spewing. You be sitting there showing them clear as day that Kale didn't do this shit, and it be right in for he did something. He did this. These motherfuckers didn't benefit of the doubt. Like I be pissing me off. I say, all right, I can't watch out even motherfuckers. Now I understand y'all got y'all opinion, y'all talk y'all opinion. That's different. And you see, okay, now he he might have did this, but they know what he did. That they won't do that. They think he did every damn thing. Come on now.
Oh, what up, Vibe? What up, Matt?
Oh,
They go to old
what's
Cole.
up,
That's the
bro?
old Cole.
Go
That's the
ahead,
old Cole. You got the old Cole killer on the phone.
Man, but them niggas hate me, bro. I don't
You
give a
gonna
fuck.
you gonna get a Rico for killing their ass like you be doing,
Man,
boy.
man, all them folks trying to put me in a Rico, and you got Rainbow Ski, Slow Cove, and
Watch them.
man, all them niggas, man. Look, shit, I gotta look over my back for informant. Next they gonna say me and Kels was performing on the second floor of the MDC.
like them motherfuckers, they just those people like they just ignorant, man. Like I don't understand them. Like they just want this man to just go to jail and spend the rest of his life in jail.
Just
Them
because
motherfuckers showing them clear evidence that he didn't do this shit.
it
But
don't,
I
he don't.
told you why though, Mac. I done gave y'all the blueprint to them already. This is what it is. They've been violated, and that violator haven't been caught. So therefore, they can identify with the lie. They don't care who it is, as long as somebody is paying a price for something that they similar went through. That's what they're gonna rock with.
Right. I'm gonna pick it back up on what you said. I think, me personally, those people should be more pro R. Kelly than anti R. Kelly because you got these motherfuckers like Jerron Pace now taking y'all, you know what I'm saying, stories and making a mockery out of it. Y'all should be pro R. Kelly.
And you know what, Mac? And you know what, Mac? I know from the beginning, me and you started off on a rocky stuff, but one thing I can always say, your story ain't never changed, bro. And I appreciate that. And I can always say that everything that I've been saying from day one, now everybody else see what I'm saying. These folks are stone cold badass crazy.
Retarded crazy, stupid crazy, dumb crazy. You heard me?
Yeah, man,
I just sit back.
Can't get in the mix, man. Just support
I'm gonna tell you,
do you.
Mac was sitting up there giving them the business one time. They was like, and it went from talking about everybody playing that role and Mac giving them the business. R. Kelly innocent. This is what he didn't do. This is what he didn't do. And I'm like, yeah, Mac, get on the road. Then it just switched to, are you sleeping with R. Kelly? Do you know R. Kelly? Nigga, do you know R. Kelly?
Right.
Shoot, Mac is defending him. He doing what he got to do. Just like y'all defending them liars.
Well, it seems like the only one they really tried to defend is Ass.
Nah, hell no. They turned on her.
They turned on her. Oh,
yeah,
so now how can they?
Did you not? They didn't turn on Ass and Angelo went to Larry and Angelo had that falling out. But how can y'all be for victims? Y'all say she being victimized, but all of a sudden now her Larry and Angelo got an issue. She's not a victim now. Get the fuck out of here.
The text message came out. They had to read them messages, man.
Hold up, wait a minute. Here's the thing. How about this, Mac? And this gonna make you and Vi laugh. The truth is in the paperwork. You gotta believe it was in the paperwork. So them text messages came out. Oh no. See, they lied about that, but they misunderstood that. Oh no. Hell no. Wait a minute. It's either we believe it was in the paperwork or we ain't believing it at all.
At all. This ain't gonna work.
Then they be saying, y'all don't read the transcripts. Well, y'all ain't read the paperwork about them damn text messages. They be killing me, man. They be killing me.
Well, I'm gonna say this. They do read the paperwork, but they try to pick and choose and swindle what they wanted to say.
I was on Skylight Channel with Robert Kelly one day. This nigga, he'll quote everything that was said that the prosecutor said, but he'll never quote nothing that Kennedy said on the cross. I like, come on, man. Come on.
Skylight. Well, Skylight being him and Adam's ass, man. Yeah.
That goddamn Skylight hell, boy.
Well, if a Skylight on your ass, it's over with. That fucking Adam's fat ass, boy. Look here, bro. I don't know what I'm gonna do with him, man. But see, I can't get past Adams because Nick, you was an R. Kelly supporter.
That nigga was saying, "I believe I can fly" on the video one time. I ain't got nothing against them though,
Nah,
man.
like, you know, him and Dana, you know, they switched our roommates. You know, they stole the wash and dryer together. I wouldn't be surprised if he the one fucking behind that lie.
You wouldn't be surprised when go on YouTube, man. I learned a long time ago, man. It's like defend somebody, you know what I'm saying? Then you end up looking like an ass for defending because they got here doing ignorant shit that you was against somebody else doing. Like you
I'm gonna
can't
say
do
this, bye. I'm gonna say this, nigga. If you don't stop hitting that shit on the head,
I'm telling you, man. When I look at shit like that, now that you see his real actions coming out, now you see this the motherfucker you was dealing with the whole time. You gave this nigga the benefit of the doubt. Whole time he stabbed you in the back.
it was all good, bro. God just got me on a path for opening my eyes, man.
Mm-hmm.
But I kid you not though, the pro R. Kelly people, you know what I'm saying, got a channel for life though, because they always speaking on the justice of people. But when R. Kelly come home, them motherfuckers like Coke, they ain't gonna have nothing to talk about.
They gonna
They
be
ain't never
accusing
had nothing to talk about.
Right.
Cause my thing is this, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. If they so much about helping victims, what happened to that pregnant lady that got killed in Texas?
Right. Or what about
But
that little 5-year-old girl that got killed down in Texas a few years ago?
yeah, right, right.
They
But
be
then I'm gonna look at it like this, Mac. If you can remember back when me and you first started, and everybody was like happy, and we were just doing our thing. This is before the you and Sid both beat.
with his bitch ass. Let me say that before you go on. Sid Bo with his bitch ass. Keep going.
Yeah, man. But he had me thinking crazy. But he had me thinking crazy stuff about Mac. But I said, yo, I'm glad that me and Mac got our shit straight though. I'm proud
That
about
what
this.
Sid Bo do, man. That what a lot of these niggas do, man. They throw crosses, man. They try to throw crosses with everybody. And you
Man,
sitting here
I ain't got no beef with nobody on no fucking internet. Like I just said,
Fact,
if I can't see you personally, what the purpose of having a beef? I don't have
fact.
nothing to no bloggers on no YouTube. I'm on this motherfucker strictly to talk about R. Kelly and the case. I don't give a fuck DJ dude, Devo dude, what y'all beef is. I'm gonna be on y'all channel. If y'all talking about R. Kelly, that's when I'm gonna be there. If y'all motherfuckers over there beefing with each other, I'm gonna bounce. Cause I ain't got
Right.
shit to do with me.
You're right.
That ain't got shit to do with me. That's y'all
And
beef.
that's just real shit right there.
Kind of like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Want to
real shit.
talk.
That's
that's why
real
I don't
shit.
get it.
I don't have
And
nothing against DJ, Debo, nobody. The only motherfucker I really don't like is the motherfucker that be sitting there talking about R. Kelly guilty, he deserves 100 years, and you got a motherfucker, a Miss Piggy Face motherfucker on the line talking about R. Kelly slept with a 12-year-old. Now that shit right there pissed me off. This motherfucker fighting for Rob. I ain't fighting for nobody else because I feel like these bloggers, they can handle their own self. Rob
Facts.
can handle himself right now. He, you know what I'm saying, behind bars.
Max said, "This little picky face, man."
Like just sitting there lying, like lady, you don't even know this man, but you was just at Debo, you know what I'm saying, rally, you know what I'm saying, stepping in the name of love. Like, man, come on, bro.
man, Debo rally had a rally for the motherfucker 80 years old.
Y'all niggas crazy.
Man, it's just sad at this point, bro. It's just the bullshit that continue to keep going on, man.
It's the shit that keep on giving, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I say what I say. You ain't gonna see me on everybody's platform no more. You only gonna see me on the ones that's really about something.
Right. It's really this, you know what I'm saying, truly trying to fight to get chaos on or spread awareness. That's the only time I really be on somebody's channel. If I
Man,
see
man,
Daniel, you know what I'm saying, got a beef with somebody, I ain't gonna get on his channel right now. I'm gonna wait till he come back
facts.
talking about R. Kelly. That's what I
Facts.
do.
And I ain't gonna front, man. It's like it's an uphill battle because I'm gonna be honest. I sat back and thought about something today, right? Now, this is what I want y'all to think about. Everybody that's listening, everybody's on the panel. I want y'all to think about this. They had an open telephone conference, right? And everybody that interrupted the telephone conference said they was there for who? R. Kelly,
Oh,
right? Mhm. Let, let me give y'all a whole nother avenue. What if that was a setup by the government and they told Leavenworth, like, look, this nigga still got shit going on. This nigga still doing everything that we said he gonna do. And Leavenworth was like, nah, that's not true. Because the man locked up. I don't care how good Jennifer Bond Jean's motion was, right? If you paid attention to the call, you heard Judge Leavenworth a tone change when they kept saying, you can't give him 3 more months. His whole change. He got quiet and he said, and then he said, I'm denying this. It's like his whole tone changed. So what if that? I'm not saying that this what it was, but what if that was the whole setup and the whole play just to prove to the people that the whole thing is Robert still got people that's willing to do stuff for him in his name, and that's not even the case. That right there, those people fell into the government trap because anybody else that I'm telling you, but that court reporter would have stopped and said, everybody that's on here, I got your number, I got your login address, and the ones that I see talked, we sending you some report papers. If you're on report and we sending you the marshals, you're gonna get 30 days. Anybody else would have got that. Why that didn't happen with Robert?
because they want people to do that shit with him.
Exactly. That's the whole play. And then their fallback is, oh, Robert ain't doing this, this, and this, and this. Why didn't you give him a bond? Well, did you hear the telephone conference? Then you got idiots running on here talking about, oh, the judge ain't even here. Huh? Stuff like that let me know, like, I digress, bro. Because now you're looking at grade 8 idiots. And I just look at it like I refuse to be in a sector that I helped build that got nothing but idiots. Yo, that make me look crazy, bro. I feel badass crazy now. Like, yo, these niggas will sit there and say the judge ain't here, but the judge is going through motions. So how can he not hear?
And the judge got access to the replay.
That's why I say what I say, bro. I just look at it like, yo, whatever. Not
Hey,
my
what
monkey, it's not my
y'all take
show.
on the fact that they trying to goddamn sentence him on the same day that they trying to with this motion with the Chicago motion too. They're trying to do all on the same day. What y'all
That
take on?
lets me know that something major is about to happen.
And Dana,
And
look,
because
I wanted to
and
ask
because
you
they
something.
can't do that.
I wanted to
Something
ask
major
you
is about to
something.
happen. Huh?
I wanted to ask you. I wanted to see the cover page of his New York shit in compared to the indictment, the cover page of the Chicago indictment. Why they have him as Robert Sylvester Kelly as a person?
Well, which cover page you talking about you want to see? Because you know they
From
got
the
him as a corporation and as a person.
I know
On
that's what
both.
I'm talking about.
But
On both though.
if it got him as like a corporation, like why they didn't hit Sony with the Rico then? Because
Because
Sony
that's part of that network.
own the name Robert Sylvester R. Kelly don't.
No,
Oh, they don't.
no.
Oh, okay.
Once they release him, once they release them, the ownership rights goes to whoever came up with the idea. And the person that came up with the idea is dead.
Hmm.
So it legally goes to Robert.
Right.
This is crazy, bro.
My thing is for the people that think Kel's guilty. Too is if let's say Robert did all this stuff right, and it took the government 20 years to convict him, and they had to use a docu series to do it, like that should make y'all mad as hell. Like y'all should be more going at the government or prosecution than R. Kelly.
Well, you know, I'm gonna say this, Mac. In the world that's right, that would be a perfect analogy. But we live in a world with retardos.
Right.
They don't care as long as they get what they want. And what they want is they want to see R. Kelly locked up, but they wanted Jussie Smollett free.
I mean, all type of celebrity wrote letters for leniency on Justice Smollett. I'm like, damn. Taraj,
And what do Jussie Smollett produce like to the world? Like what can he offer? Like when it comes to Rob,
the Rainbow Coalition, man.
He donates. He does a lot for the city of Chicago. And people
Jussie is the chairman.
Chicago.
Yeah. Jussie is a part of the Rainbow Coalition, bro. He ain't gonna get touched, man. But see now,
it gonna be where you gonna be a faggot. I'm sorry to say it like that because I know some
man. Ann Dolly, man, she hit this nail on the head with motherfucking with Kim Fox and Mike Avenatti and all that shit. Like, this is shit that we've been new though. We've been new about the text messages and the communication that Jim Derrick got us. How has he not made it? You don't have a you don't have, if you plead the fifth, your ass need to go to jail. You brought forward the tape.
And then my thing is too, how they let him get away with all this shit? Because for one, how did Sparkle know? How did Jim Derrick know how to get in contact with Sparkle? How did Jim Derrick knew that Rashonda was Sparkle?
Yeah.
Y'all see the bullshit.
Well, I'm gonna make Oko mad on Monday morning because I'm gonna post something that's gonna throw a whole monkey wrench in all of that stuff.
See, that's what I like right there, Dana. When you be going at the motherfuckers, man, like I like when they get upset. Because they don't have no argument when they come to us chaos supporters, man. They don't have no. Once you get in their ass, all they holler, well, he's a pedophile. He slept when she was 14. He pissed on a girl. What? I haven't seen that one of them give you like a great argument. They
can't.
They get petty, yeah, and go to call you p-highs and all type of shit like that.
That's what I'm gonna say, Mac. What if I told you, but that Jim Derrick lied about having that tape?
We already know he's full of it.
No.
What up, Willie?
No. It's something major, but that came out that nobody want to talk about, but they want to sweep it under the rug. Oh no.
Huh?
I heard that he had a tape, but the tape had consensual adults on it, and then somebody told him, "Nah, we need one with him with an underage girl." And that's why they doctored it up to make it seem like it was Rashona. I believe they used Rashona because Rashona was the only person, you know what I'm saying, that was a minor that Kev was associated with. You know what I'm saying? Not associated with in the bad, but I'm saying associated because that's his goddaughter. And Sparkle, and then Sparkle, people don't know that other side don't know it. Sparkle, you know what I'm saying, called CPS. She said it. She called CPS on her goddamn sister. And you need to tell me everything gonna be PG King?
I'm gonna keep it a buck. And Javante Cunningham was Sparkle's flunky.
Right.
I'm gonna put it out there. And she ain't no Aaliyah, and she wasn't in there with no Leah, and I don't care what none of them say.
And another thing, Dana, people ain't looking at, is when she testified, she's sitting there saying that Rob, you know what I'm saying, the sex act with Aaliyah happened in 1991. But Kel didn't really start working with Aaliyah until like 93, 94, if I'm not mistaken.
Fact.
Because he was still with public announcement them then, like, and he was just, you know what I'm saying, breaking away from MGM, and that's when he just really first got his record deal. So how would he be working with Aaliyah on her album, Age Ain't Nothing But Number in 1991?
Mm-hmm.
See, people ain't picking up on the little stuff. It's the little stuff people be missing on.
But they ain't trying to pick up on the little shit because they ain't here for the little shit. They here for the cause controversy, man.
Man, look. When Larry shut up there and said we got people to lie,
We got
anything that
bust out. People to
anything
lie.
anything come from that side is not credible.
Right.
So you know.
And you gotta look
And the
at it.
one thing,
Larry is for his own personal gain. Also, he has something to take to get out of this too. So,
but you can't knock that though. But that man saw opportunity and took it. That's what most people do. But once he said that we got people to lie, that cancels out everything. And see, and that's how I'd be like, oh, we know this and we know that. All of y'all information came from Angelo.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, if y'all call Angelo a liar, y'all call yourself a liar.
right, because Larry and the Oko wouldn't know nothing if have Angelo went, you know what I'm saying, clicked up with them.
Then you know what else they say, Dana? Y'all
Huh?
say R. Kelly ain't want people in his house. Y'all say R. Kelly like people in his house. So how this happen? How that happen? The man's on tour. The man traveled. The man he had 3 other houses. So people had plenty of time to go in his house and do what the fuck they wanted to do. As you can see, both
Right,
of them
just like
in the house.
Man, I just sit back and laugh, man.
then they talking about some. I think Dana had said something about Daniel Pryor and Lisa Van Allen with the sex tape, and how on the other side talking about some R. Kelly don't like nobody in his house. Like you just said, he was on tour, and Lisa Van Allen was like his little chick on the side he was sleeping with. You're pretty sure she probably, you know what I'm saying, might have had. You never know what she might have had. She might have had a key or something to slid him in. You never know what's going on back then.
She had a lot of leverage though. Lisa Van Allen. At some point, she had a
Lisa
little.
was his girl at one point.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Because remember she talked about it in the hotel and these motherfuckers talking about they couldn't eat food and shit like this. So she had to order food for them and all this crazy shit. So, but this bitch at the same time, he trusted her enough to where she was able to do all this setup shit that she did.
So
You
I
know?
got a question. And see, and this is what I would have asked Oko if they would have, you know, bed alone because I was going to battle the motherfuckers, but I had some shit happen. And when they talk about I'm scared, like, yo, you never seen me run from nothing. But the first thing I would have asked was this right here. Y'all say Rob did all this crazy stuff, right? So why isn't Kitty, Lisa Van Allen, and everybody else story the same as theirs?
Mm-hmm.
Right. And then Stephen Greenberg made it clear, you know what I'm saying, when he was on the case, he said, okay, let's say Rob made you wait in the lobby for 8 hours in a car for 8 hours. That's not a fucking crime.
You had a choice. You decided to wait.
And wait on a motherfucker for 8 hours. That's on you and not pissing shit. And you want to piss in the shit in the bucket. That's on you.
So watch this, because I looked into some shit that Midas said, and Midas and was facts. How can you say, okay, let's go here. How can you say, since people say Rob got a sex tape, how can you say that's against the law when it's on Pornhub?
Right.
Exactly. And this is what Prima been saying, and everybody been saying that it's child porn, but it's on Pornhub. And you have to verify.
Bro, the images are on Google.
When you go on Pornhub, I ain't gonna lie now. This nothing against me because this shit I heard about the tape, right? So I went on there and just went through like what you gotta have to upload
Mm-hmm.
a video on Pornhub. You gotta have photo verification of each individual that's predicted in the
I'm gonna
video.
put time up on game though. Y'all might notice though. Like back in the day when they was talking about the tape, I looked to see just to see what that R. Kelly on the tape. A lot of motherfuckers said that was him. But to be personal, I couldn't tell that was him or not. But I did tell one thing though. That goddamn y'all know the chick that was goddamn in that little chair, that folding chair. She had a in the back, she was pulling her panties up. That's fucking sparkle. That's fucking sparkle. I'm just be real. That's sparkle, man.
Hey, but in order for a video like that to get on Pornhub, you gotta verify the people in the video with photo. You gotta have identification photo with consent. So you got Lisa and you got Damon.
And they got a kid together. And Lisa's daughter is, boy, she built like a monster, boy.
She got a daughter stripping, though.
Her daughter selling booty on Twitter.
She got a fan on page, something like that, don't it?
Man, bro.
Man, crazy out here, man. Cold world. But then, hold on. That right there, now. She left R. Kelly. He let her go. Back.
And she pregnant.
She came back pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
He still allowed her to come back. She had the child, everything. So now you saying that this man abused you, but you gonna take your pregnant ass back to the abuser once you gone?
That don't make sense.
It don't make sense. Then, boy, look here, man. We can sit here and speak on so many scenarios where the shit that don't make sense, that don't add up. Then they say, "Oh, he like underage girls." Well, why is these hoes lying to be grown?
And why what Azrael told him he was 17, why we slap him? And then he sent her home.
And they sent her back.
Right.
Sent her home, they sent her back.
You gotta make this make sense for me.
Then he I mean, that probably was what's his name? The nigga that Bubba. That probably was Bubba holding the sign that said 18 running back and forth.
No, that was Andre one. That was Ray one.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just laughing, baby.
Yeah, Dre.
But my thing is though, Dana, I know you said you was cool with Dre. How can Dre and Ricky say they never seen nothing, and they were probably around R. Kelly 24/7, and Javante Cunningham can say she seen something?
Make it make sense.
Right. Okay, come on now.
Make it make sense. So that lets you know that everything I was telling you is lining up. That's a Earl. That's a Earl production, and Earl got a beef against Rob behind Sparkle.
Man, when you came out though, Dana, bro, I'm gonna tell you something. When you first came out, you were speaking, nigga, from phases. When you first came out, you just speaking about your relationship with R. Kelly and shit like that. Man, you ain't had no beef. Everybody was loving the receipt man, the receipt man, the receipt man. So you came out and said, Don Russell, boy, look. Man, that shit right there, that started all the attacks from the Flower with Dr. Wright, all these different people. See, a lot of people that's coming along, they don't understand this shit. Phases had a lot of people on her channel, but I bet if you go back and look at the views on the video, every video she had with the receipt man, I bet you that motherfucker did more numbers than any of them other interviews.
See, back then, I think everybody should have kept it like that. Everybody, know what I'm saying, was like one together. Everybody, know what I'm saying, doing their own thing, and then that's how it was no issue with nobody. Everybody had their own little crew.
Once Dana said something about Don Russell and shed a light on Don Russell, on the Don Russell situation, that's why we go back and say, damn, the Flower lady, she was defending. See, if people weren't defending Don Russell when Dana first exposed who he was and what he was doing, this shit, a lot of the shit that he did would have been exposed to everybody. But people go, don't talk about Don. Don't talk. Oh, he a muscle because Don came out and presented. He had R. Kelly's cell phone. He had the man's signature. He had the man 8X, all that shit. And ain't nobody looking at how the fuck he get all this man personal shit. Nobody had questions for that. They just want to be a part of what Don had going on. I'm like, hold on, something don't seem right about this shit. How he get all this man personal shit?
Man, for the minute I said, and the minute I said I'm not taking nobody else to see Rob, that's when everybody said, you know what, fuck Dana. Let's
Man, you
go ahead
done
and
know
get
I
him out
said
the
this
way.
before, man. When you brought up Don Russell, bro, we seen the type. Cause see, me, I was the type of person I didn't know a lot of people. But when you start mentioning Don, cause see, you would see. I'm gonna tell you, this is an interview I always wanted to see. I wanted to see you and Dr. Rice politics, but people block that shit because of how your opinion based on how you felt about Don. Then when Dr. Rice and Wesley Snipes got into it, you defended her.
Who the hell? Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes.
Y'all crazy, man. Who Wesley Snipes, big man?
But I call Dr. Rogers Wesley Snipes.
Oh, man. Y'all wrong for that one, man.
But
But yeah, no, man.
that's how
And
Dana
like,
get
you
the
know, when I ain't like certain stuff, I ain't agree with what Dana was doing, but I ain't like how this shit jazz. I said, man, that's fucked up, man. Y'all going up here to support this man. He already facing the type of allegations that y'all accusing him of. So that ain't right. I said, nah, like, what the fuck?
Jasmine came into the picture to do what she did.
That motherfucker now,
What woman
that
travels
motherfucker
the world?
Cash Dog, cause name Cash Jones, that motherfucker right there, dope both sides, man.
But what woman travels the world with no money in her pocket?
But
Nothing
watch
but a
this.
woman that knows that I have a fucking vagina and I can sell this motherfucker for $40, like Jasmine, that $40 holler. But Dana got it for free. Well, I don't know. I don't see how you hit her that many times. My boy say he went to sleep. She was on it. He woke up. She was on it. My boy say I got in the shower. She was on it. Well, goddamn, y'all had a rendezvous. So.
I mean, it was like throughout that day, like it was just, I mean, shit.
Like I
Let's
ain't
hit and go. Let's hit and go. I mean, I can't help if folks' stamina ain't where I'm at, but I
Hold
mean,
on. Look, Dan, read the chat. Ready Red say Don Russell through a page to support R. Kelly messaged me trying to get money from me pretending to be R. Kelly. Oh my God, they still exposing this nigga, man. And how many people he did this to, Dana, that we know of? Don Russell.
like 40.
Over 40 people that we know that we have seen the messages that Don Russell messaging people like he R. Kelly, asking these people to send him money, send it to this person. Dana exposed this shit a long time ago. But see, every time Dana hit the nail on the head, they try to throw a diversion and start confusion. This is what they always do.
Oh, yo, let me get up off here, man. I'm about to watch this battle, man. Onyx and Cypress Hill.
It's a boxing match tonight, though, ain't it?
Of
Charlo?
course, of course.
Yes, sir.
Charlo won't get knocked out tonight.
Yes, sir. Me and Lil Max finna hold it down, though, because we going to keep on exposing this shit. Hey, but Dame J though, bro, you been in this fight and you've been putting on in this fight for quite some time. You done defended a lot of goddamn people on these streets that left you for dead. You like that motherfucker armadillo that won't die. You keep coming
Doc-
back. You keep coming back. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, you keep coming back. Like I tell you, man, you have found you a new lane and staying out the bullshit, man, and not entertain that shit, man. Keep on doing what you've been doing. And like Lil Max say, man, the more when you positive, they can't do nothing to stop you. But hey, that's it. That's all, bro.
And
So,
I got to say this. Now, I know people might not like this though. They might not like DJ Tyson, but I gotta commend that dude. He been out the bullshit. I know people might not like him, might not agree with what he do, but he ain't in the beef and shit right now though. I
yeah, I gotta
keep it
agree
real
with you
though,
on that.
man. He ain't in it.
I ain't even heard from
He
him.
ain't speaking on nobody or nothing like that. Now and people been speaking on him lately. He been on the hush.
Cause you know why? Cause I pulled up on him and I told him I'm outside, you know. I'll fly you come home. Me and Dana on live like 3 in the morning when this nigga JoJo up.
Laughing, yo. That was funny, dude.
DJ Tyson Khan told nigga flash your lights if you outside.
Y'all crazy. All right, fellas, I appreciate y'all. Me get up all this going. Y'all crazy as hell. All right.
That motherfucker JoJo told Tyson told JoJo flash your lights and let me know that you outside.
That's another person I people be beating up on YouTube. I like he gonna come with some game like JoJo, and like when Miss Angie Channel, she be talking about the indictments and stuff. I like her, and JoJo he be giving out game too. And I know a lot of people don't like him, but I gotta say he a cool dude to me.
Say because I worked in corrections, I knew they did not allow him to have a cell phone. He gave me a number, and we text. I still have the text message. Oh shit, Miss Red, I'm gonna have to give you my email so we can. I'm gonna have to get you. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get an email up here. So I love to see the messages, see what Don the Con was up to, man. We most definitely gotta expose anything he do has to be exposed at all times. We are not letting
What y'all call him, Don the Con?
Don the Con, man. Do you see what Miss Red say he did? He messaged her trying to get some money out of her.
Damn.
That ain't the only person he did that. He did that to about. We saw the text messages for sure. We saw the messages for sure that he sent, and all the shit like the numbers and shit that he had. All that shit like when you trace the shit back, it comes all back to him. You know what I'm saying? All back to him. One thing about these numbers on here, when people have these numbers and shit, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell y'all something. If somebody call y'all from a number you ain't too familiar and you trying to figure out who it is, I dare you do some shit.
So y'all said that Don was asking for money, and then y'all call the number up and it traced back to Don.
All you have to do is look the number up. Now if somebody calls your phone, you don't know who it is, and they call and not saying nothing when they do call, I'm tell you how dumb they is. Put the number in cash out and watch to see don't they shit pop up.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Put the number. We received a number one time and say somebody was doing this and said that. We like, man, that ain't their number. I say, what? She said, we like, man, that ain't his number. That can't be his number. We like, wait, I said, cause my auntie put me on the shit. Cause she like shit. She caught motherfuckers cheating like that. I said, man, let me go put the number on cash out. And the person who they said was doing the talking, and we was like, nah, that wasn't him. We put the number in the damn cash out. His name popped clean up on that bitch. Swear to God. No lie.
That's crazy.
Hell yeah, man. It's so fucked up now to the point to where, people out here doing so much on with R. Kelly using his name to do so much shit to the point to where, while he's sitting down in his cell is a lot of shit that people been doing, the negativity, like the threats and shit, calling people jobs. We look at motherfuckers like, dang, this man lost his job, he lost his crib, everything. Like, and then not only on behalf of R. Kelly, but these is people that you used to rock with.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
How you come with these people that you used to be cool with, people you used to protect, people you took up for?
You know what I'm saying? You should get to a point where this shit shouldn't get that damn personal, man. We cause them for lose their job and lose their livelihood. Now, come on, man. Y'all just on the internet. Like, should nobody be doxing nobody? It go for everybody, not just them with the opposite end of everybody, man. It shouldn't even get to that far. Like, y'all just on the internet. How y'all got a whole somebody you don't even know? They stay on the other side of the fucking world.
Red, I'm gonna have to get you my email. I'm gonna have to get you my email, most definitely, man. And because I really would like to see those messages and shit. And because this ain't the first, you most definitely aren't the first person who we know and did like that was a part of his text message with getting his money. And one of the ladies actually filed charges on him behind a check. And
she sent the check. She filed charges, called the bank, and had them cancel the check out. But look, man, how far you go back in this shit though? I mean, how far you go back? So we go back to phases. See, I don't know some people, but
I go back to goddamn Phases, Sugar and Spice, Levi.
Oh yeah, so you see, we back on the same page then.
Yeah.
Phases, Sugar and Spice top. See, I remember Dana used to take up for Sugar and Spice, call her his little sister. She called Levi and Dana called her their little sister.
I think Sharon William Bush, Levi, Dana, Sugar and Spice, and Prima Donna, them the five that was the main five that I was watching at first. I don't know, that was the main
then
five.
I remember Dr. Rice came out. Then Dr. Rice, Dr. Rogers, Dr.
Hollywood.
Rice.
At first, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't like Hollywood at first, but I like her now though. She came with that motherfucker going off on everybody though. Yeah, I like her though, cause she the type of person though. She stay to herself, you know what I'm saying? She ain't getting mixed in the bullshit and all that. She ain't, you know what I'm saying, on her in drama. She really want to see, you know what I'm saying, R. Kelly get out of this situation now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
that's one thing I respect about Hollywood. She ain't in the mix of with the bullshit.
And that's the thing, though. That's what we're seeing now. A lot of people have separated themselves from. A lot of people have separated themselves from the drama. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just too much. When it gets to a certain point, it becomes too much. And like you say, we watch so many people come and go with Block Business, Spitting Fire. We even watch Keith T. These are a lot of people these people that I used to like being on their platform, like their channel. I used to like being on Block Business. I used to like Spitting Fire. I used to like Keith T. Because it seemed as though, things were it was more. It was a lot of different informative shit you can get from these channels. Then this is what we were talking about earlier. When people was made to choose sides. You know what I'm saying? Like, now you either gonna fuck with this person or you gonna fuck with that person. Well, what is it that you gonna do? Like me personally, when I first came on, I started following Dana J. I follow Phases because she would have Dana J. How many interviews she had on there? She had Dana J. She had the dude Botham John. She had Wayne Williams, all of them. So I was following her.
The Phases had some people on that one.
Yeah, she was bringing the interviews. So then I went from that. I went from following that, and then I started following Dana. I followed Dana for a good little time. Followed Dana. Even when Dana used to have his kids when he be alive, his kids in the background, all type of shit, So I I'm gonna follow Dana because, I like what Dana doing. So and that's why I followed Dana. I would never want to just jump off the wagon because somebody said this, somebody said that. I went with what made the most sense. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like I used to like Dr. Rice, but I believe Dr. Rice got caught up and he got too involved in the shit. Because when he used to bring the intelligent conversation, he used to always be good breaking it down. Even when he would do the cases. I remember the one case he did on there about the dude that was the janitor or whatever that stole the money off the desk or whatever. You remember that? He had one where the dude was being charged for stealing. And they had him on tape stealing, but they had did something to the chain of custody. He showed how the chain of custody of the tape was broken. So the dude, even though they had him on tape, he was able to he beat the charge. He showed about the dude Martin Clee case with the lawyer was in there defending him on the rape allegation and how the lawyer was confident and talking the way he was talking. Like Dr. Rice used to bring great content to the channel. Then all of a sudden, he got involved.
Right.
See, people don't like to talk about this shit.
Dr. Keith, you can be very informative though.
How Keith got exposed on YouTube. That was through Sharon and Dr. Rice. Brought Keith on there. All of a sudden, everybody started they looking into Keith. Then Keith got in, or they said Keith had the money. Then that's how Keith. When they said R. Kelly had money going to a friend account, this, that, and the third. That's it because people brung him up on YouTube. Even though they might would have found it eventually, but everybody shouldn't have been, a lot of shit shouldn't have been on YouTube.
Right.
Right. What up, Big Vibe? What up,
What
McDonald?
up?
What up?
Jimmy Outdone said Keith T was good too. I remember her.
Yep.
Yeah, I used to be on Kiss T too.
Crazy, yeah. I used to be on there ball watching and everything. Like,
Yeah, I used to be on Kiss T.
like Keith T, I used to like her channel. You know, they made it to where people had to choose who they wanted to follow.
Yeah.
And not saying they made it to where people had to choose who they wanted to follow. I'm more so I would choose loyalty over just jumping on anything over jumping on the next hot thing. I like if you consistent with what you're saying, then I'ma stick right there and listen. Because see what a lot of people don't know, they get Dana hell on here. But I can call Dana on the back line. Well, if I don't agree with something that Dana do, I don't have to come on my platform and say, Dana, you a motherfucking lie. You know, you lying about this. I can call Dana personally like, hey man, you know, I ain't understand what you were trying to say with this, that, and the third, or I heard this.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right, I don't agree with a lot of what these bloggers do, but I ain't got no issue with them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When they on point and they talking about R. Kelly, I tune in. But when they start beefing with each other, that's when I fall back. It's just that simple. Talk about what you here for.
I've been on YouTube when all that you are talking about was going down. They were just looking for come up. Yes.
When Face just up and dip, she's like,
Yeah, Face left out of nowhere.
What happened? She
just up and dip.
She got hot. See, she got in bed with Dal Johnson. You know what I'm saying? When Dal Johnson got in, look, Dal Johnson got put on Front Street. Then guess what? A lot of people left when Dal Johnson Baby Powder Johnson got put on Front Street.
Before. I think this with the Don Russell stuff. That's when they got hot.
Yeah, that's Baby Powder Johnson.
Why Face left for? I ain't no Face left. Like she just. I look Phases up. I ain't see shit about R. Kelly on channel no more. She was talking about some Black T magazine. I was like, damn.
Don Russell was on her page doing them interviews. Don Russell indictment came out. Motherfuckers died.
She was like, shit. I'm up out of here. You ain't gonna get me.
Remember them Don Russell interviews?
This shit do got them.
I don't blame.
Yeah, it get messy as hell. That's what I learned. I don't know these people, man. I ain't finna be taking up for motherfucker I don't know. I'm just here to support R. Kelly. That's the
and I fuck with Mac, right? And so I would tell people like this. Now, Dana May sometimes, I'm gonna tell you how Dana J is. When Dana J right, his excitement may override his point that he's trying to make. When he right, he right. So when Dana would go on these people are literally the man got a platform. Y'all let somebody come on there and slander the man. If he actually come on a panel to defend himself, it's no. But y'all can let somebody come on and tell. That's anybody with a platform, right? It could be me. It could be Hollywood. It could be Levi. Anybody. If it's my platform and somebody on here saying Levi did this, Levi did that, Levi has the opportunity to come on my platform and clear his name, right? But we saw on Facebook, see what her and Dana really fell out was with the white girls. You know,
Kip got on him and Dana had a falling out too.
But see, Kip whole falling out with Dana was because shit that people were doing behind the scenes. When Kip came back on Prima Donna Live and said, you know what, man, they bamboozled me. They had me thinking something that it wasn't, and guess what? Kip apologized to Dana on Prima Donna Live.
Man, what's Senator Santana? That nigga used to be on point.
Man, Senator, I don't know what my boy went. Him and his wife, man, he got a video on his platform that break down how many people was getting paid off of R. Kelly music. Each and every song. He had one video he put up, man. He showed the breakdown, man, how everybody know R. Kelly mixed his song. He mixed and mastered his song. He did all his engineering. He did all of that shit. Man, Senator Sane had a video. He broke down how many people who was getting publishing off of R. Kelly's songs and everything. Like, I was like, wow. Like, I was just
broke
surprised.
That down. Then he broke down like how all the people from Lifetime and BBC and these documentaries, they was connected to each other. That nigga didn't bring his ass back wherever he at.
I'm gonna have to go over there and comment on some of his videos, man. We need you, man. Where you at?
I like watching people like Prima Donna. I love Prima Donna though. She be on it like a motherfucker though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nah, I like when she say these junky ass people.
Madonna be on it, bro. Like,
Don't forget what they say. Oh, they say people saying people was R. Kelly was emailing people. Remember that?
Madonna could be R. Kelly PI. Shit.
Man, hey, but I ain't never. That's the first time I ever heard of a private investigator be so public. Then this nigga so janky, he come on platform with a green screen with a office in the background. The
Ain't
motherfucker,
nobody moving.
the motherfucker at the fax machine through the whole line.
Y'all follow Mad P and them? They cool. They from Chicago.
No, I ain't seen them.
Yeah,
I have my brother on here. My brother David, you seen him?
David.
Let me see if I can play this for
I
y'all.
be trying to follow a lot of new people.
Yeah, he new. David Newsom is new, but he wrote a letter to Chicago. He writing a letter as we speak on R. Kelly's behalf, and he addressed like dear Chicago.
Look what Ready Red said.
No,
She said
I don't have Chicago.
they only befriended Dana to meet.
What she said?
She said they only befriended Dana to meet R. Kelly.
A lot of these people, man, they just do too much, man. They be fanned out, bro. Like, man, just be a supporter. I mean, you ain't got really let's say have no YouTube channel to support. You can share other people's shit on your social medias. You can call the radio, you know what I'm saying? Tell them put his music back on the radio, call it, you know what I'm saying, protest dead. Showed up to the court. There's a lot of ways you support him. Don't be getting mad because another person how they support him. Just do you.
Man, I don't think the judge probably don't want a lot of people in the courtroom in August. It probably be certain ones that can come in.
Right.
Hold on, y'all. I'm finna try to see if I can get this up here, man. I wish I was on the computer, man, but he got a nice letter he writing, and I think people really need to like get behind this letter. And he addressing like Chicago, like, and he said, "Stand with me, Chicago." Let me see.
I think it's 50. I think when it comes to Chicago, people supporting Cal, it's like 50-50.
Let me see that.
Chicago. It say, "Hey Chicago, my name is David Lewis Newsom. I am the unofficial mayor."
Yeah. All right, let me start it over a little bit.
And I say, mayor, working on this, writing this little speech or a letter to Chicago. It say, "Hey Chicago, my name is David Lewis Newsom. I am the unofficial mayor of Chicago." And I say mayor because I believe that as a citizen of this great city and state, I, as well as all of you, are the real power. And we delegate that power to people who represent our concerns. And as it has now come to be known that our present mayor is not concerned about the injustice that our brother and native son of Chicago is currently experiencing under this corrupt, tyrannical justice and justice system. Yes, I am speaking of Robert Sylvester Kelly and how his civil rights have been trampled on. I am not speaking of his innocence or guilt, but I am strictly speaking to the illegal and unconstitutional way in which they tried and convicted Robert Sylvester Kelly and are now waiting to sentence him. The way the government is acting with this case is beyond egregious. It is a declaration of war on black people. As a citizen of the city, we are at ground zero. If you stand for law and order and equal justice under the law, stand with me for a show of peaceful, For a show, for
Yeah, he's putting the letter together, but I feel when that letter is done, it's gonna be a nice letter to present to the city of Chicago.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying. Like, man, my people, man, the people I follow with, like the Kill Day Ones, my little fan group page. We've been like my bro Jeff been saying, charge him what he's been charged with. Like, why y'all trying to stack the deck on this man? If y'all say he did this, okay, why y'all hitting him with a man act and all this? If you like underage girls, charge him with statutory rape and go home. If he
Right.
did, y'all
But the
try.
whole thing is the shit that they saying and the shit that they're charging them with is two different things. They
Right.
saying one thing, but they charging them with a whole different thing. Like my whole thing about this shit, and I always said, if a motherfucker guilty, you don't have to prove that somebody's guilty. They guilty. Guilty is guilty. You don't have to stretch guilt. You know what I'm saying? That's like the
It's
truth.
like
The
you ain't
truth.
gotta express the truth. You always gotta express the lie.
Yeah, the truth is the truth.
Right.
No matter if you see that motherfucker Tuesday or you see it Wednesday or Thursday, it's still gonna be the truth. Now a lie, you gotta support that motherfucker every which way it go. You gotta support it. And eventually, like we seeing with these people that are accusing, the lies keep coming out. The lies keep exposing themselves. And that's why over here, us as supporters, we not even supporters. We really are. We really is a family, man. A family for injustice. And we over here just want to see justice. If y'all say he done this shit, why don't y'all do it the right way? Why do y'all have to stretch it out? Why do y'all have to go so far into? Because that's why I made the live a while back and I say facts over feelings. Yeah, we can feel a certain way about a lot of shit, but does it make it wrong? Cause you don't like what you like, Lil Mike. Lil Mike, you might like girls that's 5'6", round and brown. I might like girls that's 5'6", BBW. You never know, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it don't make just because I like that don't mean you have to like it. Just because you like, you know what I'm saying? But now it's so fucked up nowadays that if you don't like what somebody else like, then you are the enemy. No.
I feel like a lot when it comes to that situation, bro. A lot of it too is like they don't like the fact that Kels, you know what I'm saying? Let's say he 40 or 50, he dealing with a 20-year-old, 18-year-old. That's fucking perfectly legal. But they don't like the fact, he 18, he 40, or why he did with him. But you gotta look at Future, 2 Chainz.
But why they don't go and tell their granddad, why would you having sex with grandma when she was in school and you were 35 years old? They ain't gonna go confront their granddaddy.
I'm glad you said that, Vi. Okay, like let's like for the Chicago case, for example. Y'all want to go back for this man 2 decades and say he slept with a 60-year-old back in 1994 or 95. But what the motherfuckers on Oko gonna do when they go back and get their granddaddy that slept and married their grandma back in 1971 or 1965 or 64?
Right, the uncle that may be their daddy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
you never know.
Or your cousin that was, know what I'm saying, that was fresh out, that was out of high school, you know what I'm saying? He was the D-boy on the block, he was 25, he was messing with your little homegirl that was 16 and 17.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This shit been going on, but then like you say, you hear people that they say he like young girls. Now, if I like young girls that's 15, 16 years old, that means if you come and say I'm 18, that means I don't want you, right?
Right.
But y'all lying to say that y'all 18 to get with me, but the course is trying to tell me that I don't want y'all to be grown. I like girls. But see, that's why I say that motherfucking witch of a bitch, Gail King, trying to sit here and cross this man up with the cross intimidate. No, cross this man up. Well, Robert, is it true that you like teenage girls? And Kel's like, teenage what?
Right.
We all know that teenage could be 18 and 19. That's still teenage, right? But you are considered a young adult at 18 and 19. Now, when you 13, 14, 15, 16, that is an adolescent. Now, those are adolescent years. But once you hit 18, you are considered a young adult. Some states, 17.
Why you think when you hit 18 and then your mama, okay, you gonna have to find your mama tell you got to find your goddamn job. You just can't be sitting around in my house. And then when you turn 21, you still living with your mom. Oh hell no, you got to move up out of here.
Man, you see they giving out Rico cases like they ain't shit nowadays. This now the feds sitting in that motherfucker put on the draw. I bet if you went in you ever seen you remember watching Frank Lucas, right, when they showed that indictment board had all the motherfuckers on there. Now the feds got a board and that shit. They got number these rappers on here now.
Boy, I gonna come to a point, man, when goddamn you gonna have to go to the police and ask, can you take this girl out on a date so you won't go to jail? It's getting like that. It's getting fucking ridiculous around here.
Now, not only just 18 under the law, you are grown. Shit, 17, some state. If you go to Oklahoma right now, 16, you are considered grown in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, in certain states you can consent to sex at 16, 17, 18.
I mean, but a lot of this shit is personal feeling. You know what I'm saying? Personal shit. Now me, shit. Now me, hey, if a woman goddamn me, grown ass woman, 30, 40, 50s, and I'm 17, come say, take me, okay. Shit, if I was that, if I was like that, shit. Now why is it different for a man and a woman compared to a older woman approaching a younger dude?
Right.
Why young dudes don't get the same type of sympathy as these young girls get? Well, how can they like an older woman can manipulate a young man at 16,
right,
at 15?
I want to pick off on that too, Big Vibe. Like, why they want to, you know what I'm saying, come after Kels and they talking about he dealing with a underage girl that happened 30 years ago. When you got female teachers right now sleeping with 15,
with the students, 15, 16 years, told her one teacher that she needed. They told her one teacher she had to stop dealing with the boy. The bitch quit the job, and soon as the little dude turned 18, she married him.
Hey, it was like that when in my high school, goddamn coach was fucking the goddamn a girl. He ended up marrying her. I got out of school after he facing charges now though behind that shit. Behind some shit like that though.
That's crazy.
He was fucking with this girl in school, and he ended up marrying her outside of school. He was a coach. It's like that shit crazy, man. But then like they want to get Kels, you know what I'm saying, goddamn life sentence, but won't get these goddamn white women that be sleeping with these underage boys in school 6 or 7 months in county jail, some shit like that. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, look here, man. My mama told me, I remember I was 17, and this woman I was talking to, she was well off in her 30s. I told my mama, I was glorifying this shit. I told my mom, like, I talked to my mom, oh, this bitch finna go to jail. I said, how you gonna send her to jail when she ain't doing nothing that I want her to do?
Right.
You know, my mama got there, she was pissed at me. She was mad as hell. You know, I understand what she was, you know, now that I'm grown, I can understand where she was coming from. You know, because I'm innocent. This old ass woman, you know, she finna take my motherfucking child, my innocence from me, because this woman was fucking, come to find out, she was married and some more shit.
Damn.
And I was crazy about this woman, man. You feel me? But that shit, I had to grow up. But at the same time, you heard what I just said though. My mama was mad as fuck, but I was happy in the motherfucker because I was telling all my homeboys, everybody like, man, look, shit. They like, you doing what? I'm like, yeah, man. Shit, I was great.
People so fucking hypocritical, bro. Everybody that out this motherfucker got something bad to say about Kels when he was dating Azarel and Jocelyn. When they was 21, 22. And like, oh, he nasty. He shouldn't be doing. They still too goddamn young. But these same motherfuckers go pop in the DVD and Stella got her groove back.
Right.
Yeah, man. You remember old Tate did? He was 20 and Ezra Bass was 40. So if you got a problem with Kels, you know what I'm saying, dealing with Azrael Jocelyn at the age, you don't need to be watching Stella got her groove back.
My uncle told me, he said the young girl, I don't know how true this is, but this is what my uncle told me. He said them young girls give older guys that give them that you know, they already have to use that old V or that C to get themselves going. You know what I'm saying? They deal with them young girls because them young girls, you know, give them a little interest, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Make them a little bit happier, if you get what I'm saying. So I said, oh, I don't know, but not younger than like underage, but like 19, 20-year-old, because
You know, they're like, and it's crazy. Like for me, older woman like me, if I was a younger dude, I would get excited about dating an older woman. And now it is like like the older dudes, like the excitement for them is dating a younger girl. You know what I'm saying? That's what a crime at in it.
Right, man. As long as you in the age of
Consent.
consent and you in the right frame of mind and you know what you want to do, can't nobody tell you shit. Can't your mama, your dad, the law, nobody can't tell you who to date. That's your fucking business.
They want you to be wheelchair racing with a motherfucker now.
Man, I don't give a fuck who this. Then you went to the court. Then when you think about the New York trial, right? I ain't talking about no goddamn man act who he flew across state line. All I heard about how he was fucking them and all that shit. I ain't heard nothing about who he was. All first they really talked about Azrael, but her mama, you know what I'm saying, took her all the way to Florida. You know what I'm saying, some part of Florida.
But then you gotta look at this though. In the Florida shit, the officers come to the room and ask for identification. The identification showed that she was 18 years old. So who else had a fake ID that was dealing with R. Kelly?
If anybody with some common sense follow that New York trial, R. Kelly should have been acquitted on all fucking counts. He, Judge and Donnelly, and whoever them fucking jurors was, they was bought and fucking paid. Because there's no fucking way where all that shit, Jerome Pace came in and said, Azrael came in and said, Faye Raj came in that motherfucker talking about some, she wasn't no victim. She came back 4 or 5 different times. They were his fucking girlfriends. So
come to find out in 2015, Faith Rogers accused another motherfucker of giving her herpes.
Right. So that means you probably passed the shit along to him. You probably gave it to him.
Man, that shit's so crazy, little man. It's crazy out here.
Yo, that fucking Glory. Yeah, somebody said something about Glory. I can't stand that motherfucker.
That shit in the New York case, right? This whole holler up when the woman came up there on the stand and said she wasn't no victim. Why they didn't have that in the transcript when that whole holler out? Well, there goes the lawsuit.
Right. And then my thing is, she's sitting there saying no, she ain't no victim. Why the fuck you still to represent her then? She just said she wasn't no victim. She made a decision. So you barely ain't got no case because ain't nothing happened to you. If you saying you ain't no victim. And none of these hoes went to the police. Jerome Pace, none of these motherfuckers. And then like Azrael, for example, this how dirty the government is. Let's say y'all think of R. Kelly and this motherfucker doing all this shit to Azrael, you know what I'm saying? But y'all got this motherfucker. Why he under investigation? Why he got the case? Y'all got this girl living with him. Y'all ain't trying to go get her out the house or nothing. No, because y'all had no planning in there, you know what I'm saying? Trying to find shit, you know what I'm saying? Find 100 devices, which you didn't find them but for fucking music.
Nobody remember when Steve Greenberg was doing an interview and they asked him about one of the girls. And Steve Greenberg said to the news report, they know that one of the girls are working with the FBI. He was talking about Azrael, man. I remember I've been trying to find that interview clip when he said the shit. He said we know that one of the girls are working with the FBI. And he was talking about Azrael. He said Greenberg said it during the interview. And see, a lot of people don't understand. I went back and showed the shit a while back on one of my lives where Greenberg come from. See, Greenberg wasn't originally there for this case. Greenberg originally came in to figure out what was going on
with the money was going. Yeah, right.
Where the money was going. Greenberg just got through on this case because he was already retained by R. Kelly, so he just took it on. But see, that's why people say he from the boss. He wasn't equipped for no shit like this. He was there for financial shit. You know what I'm saying? And then this shit just came about. But a lot of this shit is so fucked up though that how all these people just. I've never seen a case I've never seen so much corruption personally in a case like this ever. So much corruption from inside, outside, YouTube, all type of shit.
It probably people everywhere, planet everywhere. And I was thinking to myself back then, I said, when they were saying to Jane Doe, like we kind of peeped who they was. We didn't know what I'm saying. They said no for sure, but we kind of had an idea who they was. I was thinking if Azrael was a fucking Jane Doe because she was Jane Doe 5 at first, but then they changed Faye Rogers around. So I'm saying like, when they think they superseded the indictment. So I'm saying why the fuck is she still with him then? Why the feds ain't trying to get this girl out of here then? If he was in here doing all this shit to these young women, why the fuck they ain't trying to get Jocelyn Azrael home? Why the feds been kicking the door and make them go home? Because they couldn't. Because there wasn't nothing going wrong. And they asked her, but I'm gonna be surprised they had Azrael for that motherfucker watching everything go out. And I think she was gonna. My thing is, I felt like she was doing that shit, but she probably was like, "I'm gonna see how far I can go with R. Kelly." As soon as this nigga do some fucked up shit to me, I'm turning all this shit I got in on him on his head.
She having a stroke right now because when Jennifer said that Jocelyn was engaged to.
You know, I keep it 100 with you. My cup turn over on top of the car for the water.
No, I gotta go get that shit washed. Anyway, I gotta go get my car washed anyway. That's all right, man. When Jennifer said that Jocelyn is engaged to R. Kelly, I'll tell the motherfucker I called over there. I called down to Florida and told her they need to have a watch out on every bridge for a car driving fast.
I can get so many views.
That motherfucker right there. Ooh, man, I ain't gonna lie now. Azrael used to be cute as fuck though when she referred to R. Kelly. That motherfucker right there like she like that motherfucker look like she on everything.
Man, you know I eat my skin.
That's her constant up though, man.
See when you're ugly, you
can't lock down. Like a lot of these, the camera going off this shit. A lot of these goddamn females, man, they gonna be goddamn fucked up. They gonna feel bad. They ain't gonna prosper in life. Ain't no motherfucker about gonna really want to date them no more.
Boy, that motion came out and said R. Kelly is engaged to Jocelyn. Boy, I say that motherfucker Adriel was probably somewhere flying, doing cocaine, just doing 100 miles per hour, trying to run off the bridge. They probably had to sedate her. They probably had to sedate her ass, man, because she was never built to last.
And I don't believe she got no fucking herpes, because if you got that fucking pack, how the fuck you gonna
she got that pack?
Fuck you fly across to Dubai trying to sell that shit.
She high as fuck, going to drop that hot package off.
And then she exposed the motherfucker to herpes if she got it. Faye Ross, man, I seen Faye Ross on TikTok. This bitch on TikTok twerking and shit, having the fucking time of her life. Then ain't nobody even following these hoes. They done
broke so many R. Kelly constitutional rights, man. It's ridiculous. And then you go look at Gayle King interview. It seemed like Adriel looked way better in them first interviews when she was with R. Kelly. That motherfucker went from looking like a young, successful young lady when she was with R. Kelly to that third Gayle King interview, man. That motherfucker looked like she was made for somebody. Man, like at some point, people gonna have to look themselves in the mirror and say, what I did was wrong. Because they all gonna have to face judgment that what they done. Now, we're not saying that R. Kelly is the same. Maybe he didn't treat all women right. Maybe he did deal with too many women. But at that point, though, he may have dealt with a lot of women. But he gave all of these women his goddamn. He gave them all his message before he got into dealing with them. Hey, I deal with a lot of women.
Everything R. Kelly said in that Gayle King interview, he dead on telling the truth. He was on point.
Yeah, I said the same thing.
She said, well, do you have women held hostage? He said, I don't need to. She said, why would I held somebody hostage? I'm fucking R. Kelly. And all the shit I've been through when it comes to women, with all the allegations I got on me, why the fuck would I hold somebody hostage right now? I need to hold these people against their will.
Then if you think about it though, little man, look at it like this, bro. If you listen to, and I want everybody in the chat, I want to ask y'all something. Just put a one in the chat if y'all can recall. Can y'all recall the Cleveland, Ohio, those three girls that was what's the guy name? The Cleveland, Ohio, when the three girls broke out of the house.
The black dude, Mike Epps always be portraying the beat.
Yeah. Ariel Castro. Now can y'all think back to the Ariel Castro story? When those girls say what it was like being inside of that house. If y'all can remember the Ariel Castro story, when the girls came out and they talked about what it was like being in their house, and they showed pictures of the girls was chained to the radiators, they were chained up in the basement, they were chained through the walls, all type of shit. And if y'all can remember that shit, just think about what these motherfucking people were saying about R. Kelly when they came out. They described that shit in Ohio.
But hey, Big Five, glad you said that. I'm finna go.
Happened in Ohio.
I'm finna go J-Rock on y'all tonight. J-Rock, you know how J-Rock breaks shit down? Just think about it. That same story about the women in Cleveland. Lifetime did a move on that shit. So boom. So they say you that same shit and trying to make it seem like R. Kelly did that. And Lifetime produced Surviving R. Kelly.
Exactly. Now you hear where the storyline comes from of him having girls chained up in the basement of his house and studio and all that shit. That storyline comes exactly from that Ohio story.
Right. Anything, this nigga want to get women to fuck away from him. Like this nigga's R. Kelly. They trying to make R. Kelly out to be a motherfucking just a chicken Chester Maleficent.
Those girls in Ohio were real victims. These girls
need to be going collecting money for and going to see about not no fucking R. Kelly victim. I don't hear them talk about no. I just clicked on their channel. Let's see what the fuck they talking about. They don't be talking about guilty and talking about the opposition side. They don't be on that motherfucker talking about no victim.
Man, I don't go there because they can't talk about victims. They ain't talking about Kiara Cole, the postal worker that went missing in Chicago. They ain't talking about Kanika Jenkins.
Right.
You know
I was just about to say Kanika Jenkins.
They ain't talking about justice for Breonna Taylor. They ain't talking about justice for Sandra Bland.
Right. All they talking about is R. Kelly. He ain't getting out. Aaliyah was this, Aaliyah with that. Aaliyah was alive, and she had all this time to say so. She never said nothing bad about R. Kelly. Her mama even said was full of shit.
How you locked inside a car though, little man? How you locked inside a car where the motherfucking locks work from the inside of the car?
Right. Unless that motherfucker was on child lock. He put on child lock.
You can't put child lock on the front door.
I said, you can't put that fucking fake Ronda said she was locking the car for 8 hours. I said, how the fuck you get out? I said, that motherfucker don't have child lock on it.
You can't lock the door. You can't lock the front door. Don't come with child safety lock.
Right. I was just saying, I said the pastor don't wear. And then the crazy thing, motherfucker was believing this shit. Like, this shit don't make sense.
You locked inside a room that got the door, the windows that come up, the door knob locked from the inside. So how the hell are you locked in a room?
Hey, did you remember the first Surviving R. Kelly, the second Surviving R. Kelly where Jeronna Pace had the little clip they was showing the preview? I killed my goddamn self there. She said, I was a part of a suicide pact. And I was told that if he go to jail, I would have to kill myself. Bitch, you weren't even around that whole fucking time. No, he won't go to jail.
No suicide. Niggas don't commit suicide like that.
Exactly. R. Kelly ain't even on no type of shit like that.
Huh? Nah, they gonna be Samir and them. I think they coming over here to do that. What you calling them tomorrow? Nah. I'll call and make sure tonight though.
And then my thing is when it comes to Jerome Page, this girl lied about her age, do fake ID. She somehow got to the courtroom, get all this shit, end up in this man's house, used to run around and stalk this man, lied about her age to this man, but somehow motherfucker want to feel sorry for her and make her out to be a victim.
Yeah, but see, one thing about it I do want to say though, our brother R. Kelly, man, he got to do better than what he was doing, man. He put too much trust into people, You know, he gave too many people the benefit of the doubt. He put himself in the line of fire, man. And you know, it's fucked up. You know, it's fucked up to see it, but you know, we as people and people that's watching this case, this shit should be teaching, you know, us as men. We need to be looking at this case from more than one perspective and just saying that he's innocent and he was taken advantage of. We gotta look at this case from a perspective of we have to watch how we move out here, how we
Right.
operate, how we deal with people, who we choose to bring in our life. Because it's just like it's dudes that's out there opportunities. There's a lot of women out there that's opportunities too. That's just looking for a come up. You know, you work hard as fuck to get ahead in life, and a woman come through out of nowhere that ain't got shit and just take you down. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
sad, bro. It's sad. No, it worked both ways.
And then
It
none
can
of
work
these
both
hoes
ways.
ain't doing nothing productive in life. They raw. This
No,
motherfucker wasn't going to school. She ain't had no job. Shit, this bitch was just tricking. Cause some of them was going off trying to fuck every celebrity they could. Meet up with celebrities and shit. Like these motherfuckers ain't got nothing going on in their life. And then my thing is, show me a motherfucker that got money to R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Fuck those. Show me a motherfucker
right.
that got something going for themselves. These motherfuckers that trying to use this shit to collect a bag off this man's name. If anything, I know this shit was some
They left
bullshit.
that
These
over here.
motherfuckers got glory already. An ambulance chase.
Yeah, Bill Cosby blind and still saw Glory already had coming.
That's what Michael Avenatti, this motherfucker gonna do a fake ass prayer conference. That motherfucker ain't. I said, look at this motherfucker now. The rat ain't too fun because the rapper got the gun. This punk motherfucker in jail. I said, when he was doing interviews,
Yeah, man,
I said, this
it's
motherfucker, he sound like he full. You can just look at you, big fight, you can just look at a motherfucker and know they full of shit. That's how I feel about
hey,
Michael
but
Avenatti. I
hey,
said, this motherfucker full of shit. He just gonna
hey, but you
talk.
know what though? I can give him the benefit of the doubt. At least the nigga wasn't doing no small bullshit. Like how these motherfuckers. Yeah, okay. A lot of these motherfuckers they go and commit petty crimes. You know, they go out and try to pull off petty shit. The type of shit he was trying to pull off, he was trying to get motherfuckers for millions of dollars.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
super motherfucking though, but he was shooting for the moon because he know he either gonna get the settlement or he gonna go to jail. One of the two.
He was going for the whole shebang. But that goddamn Glory R, motherfucker shouldn't even be taking Glory R red serious neither when
Hold
you had
on,
them
though.
boys from Baltimore come on there with a picture of LL Cool J. They
Yeah.
would have been better off, you know what I'm saying? LL Cool J session assaulted them.
The nigga that found the tapes in the attic. Now come on. The nigga say he moved into the crib, right? He wanted to watch a baseball game. So you go in the attic. You go in the attic to go get some. Who goes to watch some baseball World Series for motherfucking
And
19?
right, and who fucking using VCRs right now? Motherfucker, we watching. We got Fire Sticks and DVD. We don't even watch DVDs no more. We got Blu-ray and Fire Sticks, motherfucker.
The nigga went in the basement. He went in the attic and got a box of tape. And he said the World Series from 1954.
I said, motherfucker, talking about a videotape. Who finna pop a fucking videotape in right now? I don't even, man, I ain't had no VCR since 2005.
Hey, then the shit's so funny. I say, how the fucking these now? This is some real shit though. We laughing at bullshit, right? You a victim, Lil Mac. Nah, you my lawyer, Lil Mac. I'm a victim. If I'm telling you something happened to me, why the fuck do I need to read off a piece of paper what happened
Right,
to me? If it happened to me, it happened to
exactly.
me. Why am I
Oh,
reading off the paper when the shit happened to me? I'm the
okay.
motherfucking storyteller.
Right, your truth should be your truth. You should know what's going on. You don't need no script. Man, them people had me laughing, them girls in Baltimore. You ain't got no players, man. I was on the influence of marijuana and alcohol. He pulled out his penis and taught me to suck it. I did. And he told me to tell Roshana, you want me to turn her out. That don't even sound like, what the fuck you talking about?
Then Gloria, hey, I'm gonna tell you one thing though. When Gloria rub on that motherfucking shoulder, them bitches go into acting mode, boy. Them tears
So
all
did. That old stick have motherfuckers start rubbing their shoulder. They
you
go
know that,
to cry.
they go to cry.
Crying like a motherfucker. Then you had who she had another motherfucker on that his dog.
Boy, Gloria do that shoulder rub, boy. Hey, she rubbed that shoulder, boy. Them tears finna come. You better get a motherfucking raincoat.
What's the one that had the one?
I'm talking about
Lolita Carter.
Yeah. He told me he beat his head, sir, but he wasn't talking about his head, that head. He was talking about his other head. And then I was doing it, and then he spit in my face 9 times.
Bro. Who the fuck gonna sit there and count how many times motherfuckers spit on you? You spit on me that first fucking time, I'm finna get on your ass like white on fucking rice. You ain't finna give a chance to spit on me.
You spit on me 9 times, and then he ejaculated. I kept the shirt.
I'm not no. Then she want motherfucker feel have sympathy for. I'm not no movie star type of looking motherfucker. I'm not no supermodel. We see you ain't no fucking supermodel. No somebody. Yeah, Kadika. What her name? Kanika Duncan. Whatever her name want to be on scene. Her fine ass. She make me sick. Be sitting there leading them girls in them interview. I said, man.
Boy,
This is some bullshit.
I'm done, man. I know, man. We done had a good time on here talking today, bro. I'm finna get out here. My phone about to go dead.
All right, bro. It's all good. I gotta handle some business. I gotta go do something real quick. Run a little errand real quick.
I appreciate
good chopping up with you.
I appreciate you coming on, man.
I no problem, bro.
And y'all ain't like this live, man. Make sure y'all like it. Make sure y'all can, man. Make sure y'all
hit the like button. Kelly to his backwards.
Huh?
Free all the ones that's wrongfully incarcerated right now.
Right. Free R. Kelly out there jam lock LL Cool J up there with Billy on the picture.
All right, bro.
Shout out to people out there.
Shout out to them day one, Kelly day ones. Y'all know where y'all live.
Like, man, we're going to continue to keep having good lives like this, man, and bring some good lives. We can go back. We're going to go down memory lane one day, and we just going to go down memory lane and just talk about the good old time, man. And shout out to all of those people that was out there that's no longer on this, that's no longer, that we don't no longer see as much. But I want to get back to the time where we could go there with Keith's teams and the spitting fires. Now, we're not going on nobody page that practice voodoo. We're not going on nobody page who practice voodoo. So I'm telling y'all that right now. But outside of that, we want to get back to the fun and make supporting R. Kelly. We're gonna make supporting R. Kelly fun again, man. It don't need to be all this personal shit, man. We want to get back to the fun. You get what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that like button. It's your boy, Big Vi. And I'm out of this joint, man. Till tomorrow, man. See y'all next time.